Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah!
Chronicles. Brought to you this week by condensation, which is the bane of my life today. It's really driving me crazy.
Jesse's afflicted.
Yeah. I mean, if condensation is the worst thing I got going for me, maybe I should just jump off a roof.
Right.
No.
It's the humidity.
That's that dark humor.
Not the
Yeah.
humidity.
That is that dark humor,
Welcome to
yeah.
Marth.
Yeah. Welcome to a Marth, everybody.
That's the dark humor right here.
I like dark humor. You want to hear one more? What do you
Yeah.
get when you cross a rabbit and a Rottweiler?
Wait, we've heard this
We
one.
have
Lunch?
Just a Rottweiler.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
I like that one too. Anyways,
Go on.
taking place this Wednesday game in Amarth, the homebrew world that we are running our map in. It is a dark world and kind of grim, but not without its humor. And currently, you are... What?
It's dark humor. What exactly has been funny besides the pie, which is our own laughing?
There have been things that were funny.
Funny characters. Yeah, but not a Marth.
Look, I was laughing when we got Kentucky Fried Chicken in that kobold cave.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
thought that was
Yeah,
super
but that's not a
roasted.
Marth thing. That was a horrible tragedy. All these tragedies are not funny. No,
Oh.
no, I think you're right, Chris.
They're
Just
not.
dark. Is anything funny about a Marth? Just dark.
we've just learned to laugh.
Yeah, we're literally inside of a land of the
And-
dead.
Now, this is why we play D&D, everybody.
Laugh
You
it
know, it
off.
just helps you through your issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True.
At least I'm not like Felix, right?
Yeah, dead. Barbecued. Forgotten.
We've all made jokes on the way. We've made friends.
We left you all your stuff.
Like Thori!
Yeah, no, that was
Right?
God damn
There you go.
Thori.
Corey was really funny.
And the old lady.
We like Thori.
Oh yeah, and the
Yeah.
old woman who's gone crazy and named her horse Alabar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was funny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she was very funny.
The two people, the mother, the,
See, we got
the,
two.
the daughter and the old man was really
Right.
fucking funny.
We
And-
got two.
And you know, I mean, if we're listing a cast, Face Trillian, aka Strider, was pretty lovable. I mean, he did his best for us.
Was he now? That's
As far as we
Oh,
know.
man.
damn.
He
All
warmed
right.
up to us, and then he was acting really weird for a while.
He got
never
too
really
close.
explained that.
He got too close.
Bird.
Well, anyways, tonight's game.
Just gonna leave that right there, huh? Okay.
You guys just managed to defeat some spellcasters and a wight who were holed up and layered inside of the luxurious Loggers Brewery. Having defeated two brothers and a sister, the undead trio, you managed to cut one down in the streets as she made an escape. The local guards, constables are like, what's the meaning of this? And it's like, oh, Genesis, look, I got an ambulance. It's like, oh, well done, traveler.
Thank you.
Pat on the back.
That's my reward.
Yeah. That's literally them in the street. Like, one of them is just like golf
job.
clapping you.
Well
Just
done.
Very well done.
Well done.
Look at
Yeah.
that specimen.
Well
What is he,
done.
7.5 feet tall?
I mean, fantastic. Look at the splatter of undead ichor.
Here's
That
a
is,
souvenir.
Oh, my God.
you can hold on to that. And you're all, the three of you, well, you're outside with your Drake.
Yeah, like I'm walking up to like Nakma.
Yeah,
and
just
I'm
like really slowly, like,
Just casual, like nothing
Yeah,
happened.
because I'm trying to lead him at the same time, and I'm realizing, oh, this would have been a lot better if I just like tied the rope to him and then ran up to those people.
you're making your way there. You'll
You
get
know,
there
Just second thoughts next time.
sooner or later. Sooner or later, you'll get there.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we were interrogating a prisoner
Cyrano made his way back.
Oh, yeah.
quite intensely.
Enhanced interrogation. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He leapt out of the way before the battle, or at the onset of the battle, and fell down some stairs into a small cellar where some kegs were kept and other items, belongings. And you have found that the brewery has been kind of a makeshift. God, I don't want to say this
You
like
could
during.
say
Yeah.
it.
Well,
You
I
could say
mean,
it.
like to say
Yeah.
it on like during current events and what's going
Dungeons
on,
and
but this
Dragons.
place is essentially like human trafficking.
Yeah. It's awful.
people.
This guy's awful.
Yeah.
He's a bad man.
He's trying to talk us into keeping him alive.
Yeah.
Who is? Oh no, the guy was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
For information.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely struggling with that request for sure.
Right.
That's
But so
for
anyone
sure.
who's watching, there's a ritual that we're trying to disrupt from Genesis, and this guy knows where it is or how to get there, and so we need to figure that out. Because if we don't know where it is, then we have no chance of stopping it.
Yeah.
Moody's not there, but he knows we're boned.
Okay, well, from what I remember, I had agreed to, for the time being, keep him alive because he did tell us that there was supposed to be something happening in like 2 days hence or 1 day's time, and that his sister was going to be teleporting these former captives to the drop point, I think, is what was going to happen. She was going to take them there. So now we have the lead on the teleportation circle, but we don't have the means of casting such a spell.
Yeah. So did we end up going upstairs and getting her spell book
Yeah, we did.
that had
Yeah.
sigil written in it?
We did. We went upstairs. I found her spell book, and I think that's where I did find the sigil. Or actually, what it was is I don't think I found her spell book. I think I found the book with the sigil. Because I don't remember finding a spell book. I could be wrong though.
Yeah,
You'll have to remind me.
I think I said spellbook.
Okay.
I think you did too.
All right.
We're gonna
then.
go with that.
Okay.
Spellbook. And so this guy is there, and he's like, anything that you need. I've only got so much more information. Perhaps I am worth more to you alive. I'm sure there's something that could be sorted out. Then, meanwhile, at the same time, some guards walk in with Nakma, who has come back with Mooney as well. And
Where are they walking?
We're
in at
laughing.
over
We're
there?
telling. They're
Yeah.
telling jokes and
Back
stuff.
here.
Nakma like kicks the
Oh,
door.
they walking back
Oh,
there.
I was
Okay.
hoping
Back
he would
entrance?
kick that one in.
Yeah, we come in this door.
yeah,
We're all
Nakma
laughing.
decides for no reason at all, I want to open up that door.
Well, Mooney was over here because his Drake was parked here.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. I mean, that is the closest.
There you go.
I think he got somewhere around here by the end.
Opening up the
Yeah.
door, Nakma
Oh.
comes in, and
It doesn't
you,
matter.
as he walks across and comes to this grate here, you can, from the basement that you are in the cellar, you see Nakma standing up on the grate right above you. You are killed, don't you?
No.
I got pants.
Oh, okay.
Breeches.
He's a sailor. Heck yeah.
God.
They're
Are they dead?
tattered
Decent.
pants.
A decent minute.
Where's my mini?
It's kind of hard to wear a kilt on a boat. Yeah, where is his name? A lot of
I
different
got pants on.
Minis are
Oh,
thereabouts.
beside
Thereabouts.
They're like all.
The main
They're cut right above the knee, kind of like,
Nakma.
you know.
So
For
I
some reason, I
see.
thought you were in a kilt.
Right.
Kind of disappointed now.
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, that's kind
That
of
was
the coolest thing to our thing, right? Yeah,
You
he's
say
wearing
guards
breeches.
are coming?
I got pants on.
Yeah, there's two guards with him, the two that also saw
Beautiful
Nakma.
pants.
Well, you don't know what they've done. But there are two guards with him, and they're looking about. You say that you have friends here. Where are they?
I swear they were here. They were interrogating one of the Genesis members.
Oh, so one
They're
of them
here
still,
somewhere.
one of them yet lives.
Shit.
Yeah.
Excellent. You have taken a prisoner.
Can't wait for us to interrogate him alive.
I really didn't want to kill her, but, you know, stuff
Oh.
happens.
Well,
And she's Genesis. I kind of slipped.
I
For your
understand.
sake.
Accidents happen. I mean, we'll just say that she tripped.
That's fine with me.
Fell on his horn.
Don't worry. You've done us a service. We shall make sure
Yes,
that,
did
you know.
Can
definite
you believe
service.
these brigands attacked us?
Yeah, I know. They drew knives on you, is what I heard.
Yeah, look at this asshole over here. And I
Right.
killed one of the dead Genesis members.
Twice dead.
This
no
is
less.
the coolest
So-
guard ever.
I know.
Can't all guards be like this guard?
So no trouble.
See,
I'm not gonna lie, you're
No,
the first
no.
guard I've ever met that's not like profiled us. Usually everybody's like, oh, you guys must have killed
You're
all
bad.
these people.
you're
Gonna
bad.
kill you
Put 'em in
tonight.
chains.
You know what? I think things are gonna be alright here, Paige. I might even buy myself a summer home.
I'd look
Oh,
at the
I'm
guard.
afraid that that's not possible. You see, only the aristocracy is allowed to own property. Although you could get a sponsorship. If one
you
of the
go.
nobles is willing to take account for you.
What if I could tell them that I could kill more More of these Genesis
That's
fools.
what I'm saying. I want to get.
Seek out one of the noble aristocrats
I
and
know.
see what you can do.
I
right?
talked to one
We've already
earlier.
arranged
You
this.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fantastic. You've already made yourself at home in Page.
Hey, I wonder if you can get him like 5 silver pieces a kill for
Oh,
Genesis.
well, I
I'm
don't.
afraid that
the cards are busy.
you can talk to the noble aristocracy, but
We
there's
could
no,
wipe this town clean like killing rats.
there's likely not much that we could do. We don't offer a bounty for this.
In fact, you know, the Black Lotus gang is really good at killing Genesis.
They
In
are.
fact, Black Lotus kills Genesis dead.
Really? Who are they?
Absolutely.
You must inform me because gang type of activity is strictly prohibited in Page.
Oh, not a gang.
Not a gang.
Not a gang.
But you
at
said
all.
gangs.
No.
Yes.
I mean, as in like a gaggle of people.
Like gooses.
Friends.
All right, all
Black
right.
Lotus
The Black
friends.
Lotus gaggle. I got it. I'll put that down in my notes.
Okay. Whatever.
Well, where are your friends? Where are they? I want to meet them.
I don't know. I thought they were here.
I mean,
Maybe we
I-
should go check upstairs.
Hey, you want to do something
Yes.
funny? What if I put you in manacles, right?
Oh.
And then we go find them?
Ooh. No, they wouldn't like
That's
that.
not a
They would not like that.
Those
You
are very
see,
serious people.
my friends are very serious people.
They don't have a sense of humor. They're funny bone broken.
Remember how I joked about like how like you're very accommodating? Well, most guards would put me in shackles.
Oh, that's
So
a
they
shame.
would probably think that I actually did get in trouble.
That's a shame.
Yeah, totally.
Terrible
That's,
shame.
he's not lying.
You know, in a land as dark as Page, you know, it pays to have a good sense of humor. You got to look at things with, you know, take it with a grain of
I
salt,
like
as they
your sense
say.
of humor.
Right.
Good callback, Jesse.
That would be a good prank, but maybe not today.
All right. All right.
That's a good one, though. We'll have to-
Well, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I don't see your friends. I guess we'll
Let's
go and
go
check
look.
the other room over there. And,
You
Yeah.
know what? What if they took them outside?
Well, we were just out there.
No, I mean the backside of the
Oh.
building.
Okay, yeah. He'll go with you. I'm gonna go check around the corner and we'll check it out. Scope the land, you know,
Yeah.
get a good eye in taking in of the things, and assess the situation.
You're the best guard I've ever heard.
Oh, thank you.
What is
Thank
your
you.
name again?
Alfonso.
Nice. I am Moody
Alfonso.
Rumblefoot, aka the Drake.
Ah,
The
Drake. Drake. I can remember that. I am
Yes.
Alfonso, the guard of peace.
Guard.
Does he have one too?
Do we shop at the same store? Same merchant, you and I.
Big long beard.
I got it in Kilgora.
You been?
Oh, I go every summer. When the snow's not.
Beautiful.
He goes and he checks out the other area, the tavern area, and he opens up the door and he's like, hey, there's a lot of people drinking all the beer in here. Hey!
What?
Hey, get out of here, you rats! Get out, get out! He starts. A bunch of rats come out.
Like, you see that guy, Mort, right?
Oh yeah.
Mort the rat. He's just like underneath one of the kegs.
I'm wheezing the juice.
No, he's in the juice!
God.
And the other guard goes with you, who's been like mostly quiet at the same time, and is like, oh, so, well, down around the back outside, you'll see, I'm looking, and I don't see anyone here.
I'll go downstairs.
Okay, no, this is downstairs. How much of this place have you looked at already?
Hey,
We
I
fought
went to that
inside
door and
that
went out the
neighborhood.
back door.
Oh,
Where those two
okay.
dead bodies were.
Okay, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, we'll go downstairs here and take a look. No, it's dark down here. Oh, those people!
No, like so as they're coming down
my
the
belt
stairs
buckle.
from
My belt
out
buckle.
of frame, you see Taz and this fucking guy. Taz has him by the scarf of his neck, and he just like is running him halfway across the room, slams him
Oh,
against the door, like right as they're coming down. That's what they see, and I'm like, if you're lying to me or us, I swear to
And what you see-
guards,
And what
Serrano,
you see
guards,
is my belt
guards, come
buckle
here, my-
illuminating the way, and that's it.
Let me fix you up there. If you say a fucking word, I swear to God. Greetings.
Oh, what is the meaning of this?
This ruffian was lying to us about several things of disappointing nature. Damn it.
Oh, Rolfie. Oh, no, not you. Are you behind Genesis and Luxurious Loggers? I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, it was me. And the family. Just get him away from me. Get him away from me. It's like, oh, it's fine. Go. And I'll take him now and place his manacles on his back. It's like, oh, you're going away. Long time.
Before he
no
goes,
see.
I just whisper, I'm watching you, always.
Oh, no, he's not watching you anymore. You'll be locked away forever. No one will ever see you again.
All the time.
Oh, what?
This is the nicest god we have ever met. Perhaps he is not on the up and up.
Mm.
Do you perhaps get a reading on him?
You know I'm not great at that.
Perhaps we
Are
should
you trying to
then.
bribe me?
Necklace still has his body.
No,
I'd like
hanging
to
from
know
his
if he's
forms.
lying. Can I roll an insight?
No, I threw it off.
I mean, I might
My
not.
insight is good as yours.
First rolling that.
I mean, it's possible.
Nice.
I might
I
not
want to
be.
know if he's part of the fucking Genesis and
Might
shit.
not be on up and up. You can always slide me a few gold coin, make me, more friendly.
Right.
Um,
Not anymore.
he doesn't look like he's lying.
He doesn't seem like he's part of Genesis.
Damn,
He
this is the
doesn't
nicest
necessarily
guard
look
ever.
like he's not corrupt.
Alright, well, that's okay.
Well, so far we don't need to bribe him for anything. He's doing a pretty good job.
No, I walk in, I see crime. Guy over here, you bashing face, and Genesis
Yeah,
here.
No.
Oh, it's going to be sad. They closed the entire bar.
I believe that there are some poor unfortunates. I suppose since the jig is up, you may want to take under your care. And I lead them to the people in the barrels that are still alive, right?
Right. Yeah, they're all in there, and they're still tied up and gagged. They're like,
Shocked. Yakima shocked.
ah! Oh, well, we'll come back to them later. I got the rest to make. That's too much paperwork. Look, I
Start
tell you
letting them
what,
go.
you make them disappear. And make my day easy. I don't want to report all this. It's bad enough the luxurious loggers get closed. They have long-standing tradition. Though, as it is, somebody might lose their head over this. Probably the noble who owns the place. But, he answered for his crime. I don't know.
We'll take care of it.
I'm just a people pusher as I am.
We'll take care of the children. The humans. Are they children? I don't know.
No, they're mostly adults. They're all adults.
They're all adults.
Yeah.
And they managed to get
Super
themselves-
old man. Like in his 90s.
Well, it happens.
Less of them, but yeah.
But now that you mention it, who does own this place? Do you know?
Oh, well, only aristocracy own property in Olaf Beach. So those people, typically, vampire. Vampire. Oh, this particular one, there's so many nobles. I do not recall name. Possibly.
Hey, Biff.
Yeah, Biff.
I'm pretty sure you know who owns this place.
Yeah. Alright, so the people who own place. That's, Lord Byron.
Lord Byron.
Yes. Byron Drahikis.
Byron Drahikis. And this is a noble?
Yeah, he's one of nobles, yes.
A vampire, I presume?
Yes. He owns an entire block of this particular place. He makes tribute directly to Her Grace.
And, Alfonso, what happens to
Alfonso is not there. He is with the other guys. This one
No,
is...
I thought Alfonso was the one that came down with Magma. And the other guard's the silent one that's outside of me.
Yes.
Yes.
Alfonso,
Then I'm doing the wrong voice.
Whoops.
They're all good.
what happens to a noble who, and their property, what happens?
Oh, well, noble who owns particular place like this establishment, likely establishment would be taken and sold, and noble would lose 15 to 20% of all property. which means they lose quite a bit of social standing, but they continue to be noble, and they continue to benefit from tax and whatnot.
But what if he were to lose his head?
Not likely.
Not likely.
What
Oh,
if this
no.
noble was?
They would
part
have
of
to
Genesis?
prove that Noble was behind the crime entire time. Noble is not responsible for all of the crime, although, it
They
push
bear
comes to
some of the
shove.
burden. I see.
Push to shove, as they say.
Very well.
What if this noble was Genesis?
Well, if Noble is Genesis, then Noble would be probably killed on spot, no trial. Though,
His property, don't you think he knows what's going on here? It's well-established bar, popular drinks.
must admit,
Everybody
you don't
knows.
look like creature who ever lived in home before. So,
Okay.
if you understand,
Yeah.
if you understand, like tavern here, the man who served drink not responsible for rat who live behind the shitting pot,
So,
unless if maybe rat shit in the beer and then everyone gets sick, then he might be responsible for that. But yeah, it's kind of who's to say? What is a little fecal matter between friends? Besides, it's not like.
Remember that. You may eat your words someday.
It's not like there's not many people in Page who are not doing better off dead as is.
so
That's true.
if we need to come by and ask this man any more questions, would we be able to visit him?
Not most of likely. You would need one of great nobles of land, perhaps a viceroy, in order to speak with this man again. Good luck getting one to talk to you.
For sure. I know that. No, you're right. They're prestigious indeed.
Oh, and so secretive. Don't like to speak with people. Don't want a germ on hands. They drink all their blood from a crystal cup.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
that.
No,
Well,
it's true. They drink blood.
I feel like it's been a good day's work here, gentlemen, unless you have anything else for Alfonso here and our...
Not there.
You're not there yet? You guys came
I'm
in?
still outside.
Oh, okay,
I
that's
thought I was leading them away, but I was
Uh,
wrong.
Anyways, I guess we should not be here, but you want us to make these kids disappear, so we might need a little bit of time in this place.
Right, yeah. I lock place up. Don't steal too much on way out.
Perfect.
Look, leave enough evidence for make my paperwork easy.
Oh yeah. On your way out, you'll see a lizard man with a lizard beast of burden.
Oh, right, got it. Couple lizards outside. What
Let
you
him know
need?
to come in.
Did he
No,
piss
no,
you
no.
off?
No, not at all. You met him earlier. Let them just.
Oh,
let
right,
him know to
that
come in.
one.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I thought he deformed Dragonborn.
No.
Wow.
He has one of their mounts, so I know I
Damn
made an
vampires.
assumption.
That old nag is a mount?
Well, yeah.
I thought it was a pack horse.
You've never seen them ride on him.
I've never.
Screaming in the battle.
No.
Craziest thing I've ever seen.
No, that sounds terrifying.
I watched it once, long ago, when I was wee boy.
Before you were how you are?
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
What, you mean 30?
No, no.
He's still alive.
Oh, he's not a dead one?
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
We just think we're all dead, don't you? Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
mean
they
to.
have no-
I didn't mean
no
to
sunlight.
assume.
Oh, I know, 30's so old in Page.
Yes.
I'm practically grandfather now.
Blood.
I am embarrassed. I apologize. But yeah, we'll take care of the situation here. And just lock up behind you, like I guess, like you said.
Right. Lock it up. Right away.
Okay.
Don't make job hard on me.
No.
I don't like it hard on me.
No, not at all.
Got it.
Not at all.
Okay, good.
Perfect.
Leans over and pockets some stuff of his own. Okay, I'm out. And he leaves through that door, closes it up. The other one comes back and starts like waving off to everybody else who's like still in the tavern. He's like, "Oh, you must leave. Cannot be in here. All of you out. Yes, you two, get out of here, you rats, get out!" And they kick them out and close the doors. The last thing you kind of notice is that the one guy who was out front kind of Fagan,
Mm-hmm.
Mort, yeah. He takes a minute to kind of stop, and he like peeks into the window at you guys. You see him, and then he kind of like disappears real quick, and he's gone.
Fucking Mort.
Genesis best.
I'm outside. Do I see him?
DC 18 insight. Roll it.
I was talking to the other guard. And I was like, yeah, I don't see him out here.
You got that passive perception. You see Mort stop. He kind of looks into the window a little bit.
Hey, Mort! Dude, you got lucky today, buddy.
And then that's
I
when-
walk up to him like,
And that's
hey.
exactly when he runs away.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, when
And
we see him run
You
away.
see him run away, but you didn't hear Mooney, so he's like peeks in, and
Ah.
then you're coming up, and he's running, and he just runs.
Does that look suspicious? I say to the guard.
What? No, people run for life all the time in cage.
You know what? You're totally right.
It's not suspicious at all.
If you not run for life in cage, then you might be.
You're not alive.
Already dead.
Yeah.
You're already dead.
Oh,
You-
yeah. Hey,
You got
man.
nothing to lose.
Thank you again for all your help, best guard in the world.
That's scary.
Oh, it's fine. There's no sweat off my back.
Scary.
So Taz, as soon as that guard leaves, is gonna get these people out of the barrels, start untying their legs and hands, and if any of them is acting squirrely, I will kind of like wait until I have a chance to talk to them before I remove their gag.
Looking around while he's doing this, do I see a barrel that's being served? It's already tapped.
Back here is where everything would ferment. The stuff that's being tapped and served is up front.
I'll run up and start making some pitchers to bring back to the people that were in the barrel.
You come back with beer. You're pulling people out. You're like knocking over the barrels gently so that they get out, and pulling them out, undoing their binds. They pull their mask off, like that's what you want to do. And
You're all in good hands now. Here, drink this. You'll feel better.
they took us.
Yes.
They took us.
Yes, and you would be dead if not for us.
Who are you?
The Black Lotus.
The Black Lotus.
Oui.
I've not heard of any Black Lotus before in my life.
Spread the word.
I thank you, Black Lotus.
Indeed.
I must get out. I must return to family.
Wait, aren't you going to tell them where you're at? Aren't you going to tell them where they're at? I'm
Tell
not
them
there.
where they're at.
I'm not
Where they're
there.
at.
Shut up, Moody.
They're in the bottom of a bar. They just go out and there they are.
Yeah.
If I get a chance, I'm trying to get back.
One bite. They pretty much ignore your offer at the beer. One of
Just
them
to get
kind of
the
like
hell
just
How
had
long
it in
are they
her
not had
hand.
water in that thing?
I don't know.
How much is this?
I'm like, here's beer, and they're like, no thanks. Like, wait, what?
Their instinct right now is to try and get away.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Right.
they're like accepting this, but your passive insight. Who's got the best passive insight on here?
13, I think, here.
13's good
Is
enough.
13
We'll go
not
for that.
best, really? Wisdom guy. You gotta have that.
13.
Not there.
Man. Oh, right, but you have better than 13. Yeah.
Interesting. Insight. Are none of you trained in insight?
No.
I don't
Nope.
think I am.
Not my shtick.
I have a
None of
foot.
you
That was
guys.
Ember's deal.
Nobody's trained in insight. You kind of just got the sensation that it's still survival mode right now, and they just want out and far away, and they're afraid that this might be like some kind of cruel trick.
Sure.
They don't know what's going on.
Can I,
Dark
as he's releasing like one of the last ones, can we hold them for a second?
Yeah, I mean a couple
Not
of
like
them. There's a couple
hold
of them
them,
that
but-
hesitate to run. They kind of are waiting to see like if you're going to kill the runners.
Oh, right,
But
right.
yeah, there's like 4 of them still here. They're like looking at one another, trying to figure out what to do and sizing you up. And
One moment. We are just trying to get the facts about what happened here. Were you all taken from the same location?
oh, yes, all taken, all of us. We, no, not at the same look. Taken from streets at different times. I was out to check to get water from well when all of a sudden felt my body seize up and paralyze and I fall.
Oh,
And the world go dark.
That's that. Yes,
Yep.
we experienced that ability as well. Thank you very much.
Oh, sir.
Are you sure you don't want to partake in some of this fine beverage?
Calm your nerves.
Okay, yeah.
You should.
Make you feel better.
It's quite good. Only a small amount of piece. I'm just kidding.
What, Black Lotus, I hear you call yourselves, and what, who are you? Beyond that, I mean, you are
Taz, you want to handle this
hero?
one?
Sure. We are a group of individuals that has come across lands. We have spanned almost this entire portion of the continent of Amoth chasing Genesis, those very people that have sought to enslave you.
Oh, and so they are defeated, and you have ended Genesis forever.
In some places, yes, we have ended the threat of Genesis. Everywhere? No. Unfortunately, we have not.
Am I safe? Will they come looking for me again? Am I safe to go home, or should I?
Are you here yet? I need you to be here. Can you be
Looking
here?
around, you're yelling out, Moody! I need you to be here!
Moody! Get your ass down here!
And you hear some shouting.
They hear down the
Here comes the
stairs.
Drake.
I look around for
Lizard
Nakma.
folk with
Nakma,
alligator
are you
face
there in the back?
comes down. You see two gleaming orange eyes
I'll lean over you over
in
your
the darkness
shoulder.
of the
I'm right behind
stairs.
you.
Good.
Hey, what's
Mooney,
up?
you're here. As I was saying, we continue the fight against Genesis, and I'm like, at this point, you can consider me like enacting my inspiring leader feat, okay? And which is why we have come here to Page. We follow the lead yet again. They are taking people like you and turning them into monsters. Which is why we need more good people to continue the fight, like the Black Lotus does.
What are they going to do to us? They are turning to people into monsters, you say. What is this? What trick is this? Why would the great nobles not protect us?
I'm not gonna lie. It's not pretty what they do. In fact, it's terrible. And they would use you in their armies to do God knows what, to be honest. We haven't even figured it out yet, but
You are a hero. I have no way to reward you. Is there anything I can do? I spread the word of your great accomplishments, maybe.
now that you mention it, I was hoping you would say that because, you see, part of the way that we're able to do the things that we do is we have a little bit of a sponsorship, someone you might say who has our back in times of need.
Oh, yes, Her Grace Victoria.
Have you
No
ever
doubt.
heard the good word of Saleos?
That was not what I was thinking of.
Yes, well, let me show you.
You do not serve the Grace Elizabeth Bolton of Page?
As you can see, the nobles can't protect you.
Oh.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, yeah.
No.
With
That's
advantage.
good and
With
better.
advantage.
It's
You pulled him out of a barrel. You
That's
have
14
advantage.
Why
right
don't I
there,
have
but
guidance?
that's 20.
Any other day, I would have defended the aristocracy for this, but of things that you say, point making you have done. Where is this Saleos? I wish to shake their hand.
That's not possible, unfortunately. There are many who set their hands against him, in fact, so
He is too far away.
he is too far away, out of reach, which is why it's important that we spread the word as often as we can.
Yes, yes. So, man, woman, what? Saleos is
Saleos is a great general.
sounds like elven name.
No.
No?
Not an elf. A being. Call him a being of supernatural power.
Or a great celestial.
Yes, I believe he would love to be described that way.
Keep him on the down low, though, okay? Because you don't want to get thrown into prison like these Genesis.
Right.
Right.
You want to be
Saleos
careful.
still supports Page.
I understand, but I fear not. Aristocracy, they do not condone religion. They do not like worship of gods, but they have never done anything against it. I shall speak the name Saleos out freely. I know that he protects me and not the aristocracy. Then I shall take to my soapbox and stand on high and call out with pride, Saleos will guide us all and free us from Genesis.
Praise the Lord.
Praise him. I love it. And
Praise Saleos. Is that how you do it?
his gifts are not just mere
don't know, how
feelings
does it
of
come-
confidence. Here, let me show you. And I go to each of them, and I just like inscribe the little glyph of Saleos on their foreheads, and they just kind of like, kind of glow for a
So
second.
there's like a glowing rune on his forehead now.
It just kind of fades in. You know, you can. I don't care if it's
Yeah,
still.
no, it's a glowing rune
Yeah.
now. Saleos, mark of the celestial. Praise
And,
be.
yeah, I give it to myself and my friends, and then 2 others in the crowd.
It's okay.
Right. With me, brother and sister, for Saleos, you shall spread the word. What? How do we honor them?
How do you honor them?
Yes.
Tell him Taz sent you.
Simply spread the word for now, and wait for further instructions. It will come down the line.
Wasn't he like, really good at like marriages and ceremonies? So maybe when you're having one of those, or you could, just next time when you eat your
Make love to
meat,
your wife.
burn the fat and the bones and send them to him.
Yeah. No, thanks, Mooney. That's perfect. Go ahead and do that. That will
Right.
serve you well.
Yeah.
And
We will burn meat for Saleos.
yes.
A great power.
Don't
the-
get too
the
carried
fat and the
away, though.
bones. You're supposed to eat the meat.
Oh, right.
Yes. Eat all the meat you want. That's fine. It doesn't. There's no restrictions on that.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I like this. This is healthy. This sounds healthy and comforting.
It's really a kind of do what you
That's
want
how I live
sort
my
of
life.
scenario, but just so long as you
I didn't
know
get
that
like
all
this,
good
looking
things
like
come
that.
from Saleos.
Do what I
We're good.
want. Saleos be praised. He lets me do as I please.
Yeah, and in fact, with the gift that I gave you, you should find yourself a bit stronger than the normal man for the next 24 hours.
Fantastic. Well, great gifts from Saleos. Praisings and blessings fall upon me like rain from the sky. I shall give neighbor Dimitri beating of his life
no.
for what he did last week. Throw your garbage in my yard, Dimitri. I shall have a heavy rock with your name on it.
It was probably him
Praise
that
the
gave
Lord.
you away to
Praise Saleos.
Praise
Give
Saleos.
Dimitri hell. Give him hell. And maybe your friend will help you.
They leave the bar ready
Dude.
to go grab their pitchforks.
like
Cyrano was like
them?
fucking eating popcorn.
Yeah, for real.
How many people
I
was
fucking
this?
love this shit.
I look over, I'm like,
Like,
it's like a loaded gun.
Hey,
My God.
we mix that with alcohol.
That's,
Yeah, fucking-
that's 4 worshippers of Saleos now?
Yeah.
You're level 7.
Oh,
Just him.
dude.
Nice.
job.
Hey, I'll take it.
Nice.
Get all
You
the
need some
stuff on.
guidelines for
So-
these new followers, man.
We're gonna go
Enjoy
take out
that.
Genesis now, right?
You hear a
What would
voice.
you do?
You have done well. But that's all you hear.
What did you do to
One
him?
at a time, buddy. We'll get there.
We,
Chin up.
We Mooney. We will now take out the Genesis, but there's a whole army where we are going.
Oh, you guys
Need
got
a
temporary
rest.
hit points now.
Oh, you mean you chose to target us too?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice of you.
Yeah. Yeah, let me make sure I'll show you. I'll
Thanks,
take me again.
Dan was waiting to use that on people, and we're like,
That's
but
great.
we can use this.
Yeah.
Maybe
Because like we're getting
I was
used to
getting
like
temporary
teeth
hit
kicked
points.
in.
Chris
by
was like, honestly,
those
it's like one of
cultists.
the best feats in the game, and I was like,
is.
I wasn't really gonna use it on you guys.
Every charisma character that I've played with you guys has it.
Well, I'm sharing that.
Anyway, share the
So what is it? Level plus charisma bonus?
yeah, you're 7 now.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I'll take it.
12 or 13 is big hit points. That's like 20% boost for me.
Yeah, it is.
That's big.
Yeah, so
That's what I was saying.
And at
It's
49,
like the
man,
best feat in the
It's a
game.
boost.
Yeah.
it's 12 temporary hit points
Nice.
for you because I just leveled up. Well, is it pre or?
Take it.
All right, 12.
What is it? 1 more hit point?
Yeah. It's per level.
Ooh.
He's like, where you're going?
It's not gonna matter.
Jesse's like, I throw rocks at you and you take 12 hit points.
The rocks, they fall from the ceiling.
This
But-
one has
but
Dimitri's
no.
blood on it.
But no,
Rocks have
Mooney,
wings.
no, it sounds like there's a whole army where we are going. How is it to be Just
Well,
the 5 of us
at
will
least
fight
we got-
against them.
We get time to rest and eat. I go to the back of the room. We're
Oh.
like, hey guys, look what I got.
Rest
Red.
Rest and eat. Rest and eat does not make us be able to fight an army.
Makes us
Oh.
fat.
Well,
Slowly.
wasn't there supposed to be a bunch of like magistrates supposed to come here and raid this place tonight? We'll just ask them to help us.
We only inferred that would happen.
Oh, you're
Aren't
right.
we supposed to be at some dance
Something
or
tells
something?
me that's unlikely to happen now.
Oops, with that one.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We do not know.
Are we having a special appointment we're supposed to be at?
Oh, are we gonna go to that ball? I mean, the guy we were worried about like snitching on us.
That's
is
not
dead.
tonight. That's tomorrow. I thought.
I thought that was tonight.
It is tonight.
Yeah, I still have to pick up my
like-
No,
jewelry.
the drop point was midnight in the first night. The ceremony is tomorrow.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we don't have people for the drop point anymore. They're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Right, so we finished it. We completed this task of ruining the drop point.
But they're gonna still execute a whole bunch of people from here.
Who are they executing?
Regular folks like these guys we just like let go
What?
from Paige, right?
What are you talking about?
They're going to use them in that ritual, and
What
it always
ritual?
kills all the humans.
What are you talking about?
The ritual,
What
the
ritual?
one we
Won't
saw
be
in
here, though.
Kilgoreth.
It won't be here.
Yes.
No.
They're gonna
Genesis.
use it again. They're gonna take out more humans.
He's
Yes,
saying
yes,
that-
no, true, and
yeah.
we will fix that.
They're
but
gonna
that
turn
is-
into like water worshippers or something crazy this
Well,
time.
we have
No,
this
Tess
book.
reminded
they
them to use
think-
fire, remember?
Yes.
No, they used
I'm gonna
fire
pull out
last time. It
the
didn't work. They turned into
teleportation
magma
circle
men.
book.
Oh, yeah.
No,
information.
that was what they wanted. They said fire was the best.
Oh, okay,
Arcana check?
great. So now we got a bunch of non-frozen
Oh, it's
people
vault.
and fire folks.
Right, but the thing with the nobles and the
Beyond
aristocracy,
your
this
skill.
is not Genesis related.
I know. I kind of wanted to go to a party. I don't get invited to many.
You're so cute.
Cyrano, I
Me
can't
neither.
make heads or tails of this. Can
Well,
you
what-
take a peep at it?
What is
The
it?
one with the
I-
Of course, I can look at it.
I think
Is it
it's a
magic
spell
related?
book.
You can't.
skeleton. When we
Really?
first landed in Dragonsport.
That wasn't a party.
I can
think.
look at it.
Okay.
For a
yeah.
second it was.
What?
Okay, I'd like to look at the spell book.
Arcana check.
Before their heads started rolling.
14.
Do you think it's a spell book too?
It's a spell book, but I mean, for the most part, it's a
What are
lot
we
of it's
looking for?
beyond your comprehension.
Yes, because I do not actually use magic. Did you know that?
I really didn't, to
It's
be
all
honest.
science and chemicals.
Science. In, yeah.
But
Science
no, I
confusion.
understand how the chemicals of magic, how you say, coincides with the chemicals that I mix. But no, are you looking? Are we looking for the symbol of the circle for the
Say-
teleportation?
Yeah, I was trying to find some information about
What
this.
we need is a mage,
Yes, I know.
because neither one of us can do that.
I
There's a
know.
lot in Paige, right?
Yeah, I don't have that ability.
Yeah, Simon will
unfortunately.
start drinking, by the way.
Yeah.
No, the party's over.
Can we,
Time to start
can we
drinking.
keep like a bunch of this?
Oh yeah, we can keep whatever we can carry. I'm sure.
Oh man, I wish these would all fit inside of the.
Were there any
bag.
other papers?
Ooh, is there a-
I think we
okay.
should search the place to try to find. All I've looked is in her
Yeah.
room. I never looked in the other brother's room or anything.
Yeah, we should definitely search. But while we're searching, is there any? If any kegs you can carry, I'm sure we should take those. But is there like a bottle rack of wine somewhere?
Yeah.
Something, because I'd like to put all of them in the bag of holding.
Go for that. I'm gonna try to stick everything I can on top of snack, and then we'll go sell it really quick.
Sweet, that's a great idea.
I was hoping you could
What's the
help me
other-
take
what's
a
the
look
other
around
lager?
the place.
Oh,
There was a
the
different
Lucky.
lager bar.
The Lucky Lager.
No, this
Yes.
is the luxurious lager.
Yes, but there's a Lucky.
Oh,
Who is
oh,
their,
Oh.
who is their
We
competitor?
could
go sell
Oh
equipment
my
to
God.
them.
Competitor.
Cyrano, you're brilliant.
Yes, we know sell all of their. Yes, we should definitely go bring them all the beer.
You're so
I'm gonna
smart.
start taking a look around the place.
Maybe we should just tell them there's a private auction and have them come to us.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
Sell
We
the place
need
off.
you to make the sale.
okay,
I can do it.
get on snack. I'll run you over there.
So who's okay? Fine.
We gotta do this now before the
Let's-
guards
yes,
come back.
We do.
Okay.
How many of these cakes can we load on the wagon?
Oh. Okay, Nakma, you gotta pull this with me and snack, okay?
Goodness.
And
Are you really pulling the beast of burden?
There's not a snack's blind. He can't lead.
Oh my god. Chocolate.
You paid for Thorny to grow his teeth back? Come on.
Yeah, no eyes, teeth.
He has
Figure.
to eat, gosh darn it! He can still smell, okay? If he wasn't deaf, you'd hurt his feelings. I go like this and I start rubbing.
Yes, the money you're investing way too much. We could buy a new one. Okay, you know what? Let's get this taken care of. I don't want to waste any more time.
I love you. You're a good dragon. And like he's just sitting there just blank. Oh, he's so dumb.
Well, he's got
Oh.
to give you something.
He's a Drake. He's not that
What do we
dumb.
load up?
Yeah, this one's just
They
down.
gotta have pretty good
You know, it's like
intelligence.
Tommy. And
They're not that dumb, right? They're not like a cow intelligence.
Oh man.
I'm sure a lizard will slap
Oh,
you
you're gonna
with
look
its
it up?
tail
It's
to
almost
show
a
you
dragon.
affection.
It's gotta have like at least 5 or 8 or something.
I thought it was a Drake guard. It's supposed to be a riding horse. I'm not really
anyway,
sure.
it's really not that important.
It's a-
Yeah, because
Okay.
anyway.
So I guess
We let us
load up a
load
cart
up
and
these
go.
kegs and go sell
Alright.
them real fast, and I will search the rest of the building for you.
Very well. Yes, I forget how good you are at that sometimes. And I look at the apparatus. And,
Check the well for more floating kegs.
all right.
Everything else that you check, Nakma has ale in it. There is no more people
No more
inside
people.
of kegs. Cyrano, give me a perception search roll and tell me how much time you're going to take spending searching this place.
kind
of a big place.
He
Take
is
us 30
going
minutes to
across.
sell this, right?
There's lots of
I
stairs.
mean, it's probably going to
Dude,
take
we're
us
locked
at least
in. We're locked in
20
for the night,
It's going
right?
to take us
Yeah,
25, 30
let's just
minutes for
He
sure.
never told you how long you have.
He
An
did it.
hour at least.
Yeah, I figure an hour. He knows this guy. I mean, we got to get rid of 3 people.
We're gonna get rid of them.
An hour
I thought
actually
we're just gonna leave
seems-
their bodies here.
No, they ran
No,
out.
They
No,
booked
They
it.
want us to get rid
brought
of
Rid,
live
get rid of
people.
as in
Yeah. they're
not
gone.
reporting to the cops. Anyway,
Those guys are-
rolling. So an hour? Does an hour seem low?
No.
I think at least an hour.
Well,
Intelligence of your Drake is 4.
I don't
They have
know
a
how
-3
vampires
intelligence
operate.
modifier.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, right?
You want me to do a
Like a
perception
horse.
search?
Cat.
Yeah, and how long you're going to spend?
25.
25. Okay. Meanwhile, somebody's going down the street.
Yeah, Mooney and I are going to go sell some goods. What did we grab? I don't even know what we grabbed.
No, we tried to put all the ale we could inside of a crate,
You got
like a cart, and go.
you
Is
got
there-
like-
is there a cart?
you got
I'm
6
assuming.
small kegs.
Okay.
Each one is pretty heavy, weighs about 80 pounds each. No, plus the weight of the barrel. You're looking at about 110 pounds per one of these kegs.
How many did you grab?
6 of them.
600 pounds?
Yeah, I think I can do
got
that with
that?
Drake. He can pull it.
Oh, wait.
And Nakmon.
It's on a cart. He could pull it. He's basically a horse.
Before we left, I asked
Way better than a
Cyrano,
horse.
what's the rough
Thank
value?
you.
can climb
Finally,
walls.
somebody appreciates it. The Minotaur.
Oh.
He's
I thought you were talking about
basically just a
snack.
horse.
Fuck.
I thought you were talking about snack. Oh,
He's got 20 strength. Right now?
Yeah, 19, close enough. It'll be 20 soon.
He's
the-
fine.
You put it into a cart and treat it like a rickshaw, and you start pulling this cart
Yes,
down the
what's the
road.
rough
Borrow a
value?
cart.
Before I
necessary.
leave, I asked Cyrano, what's the
Commandeer
rough value
cart.
of this? Do you know? You trade in.
Oui, I do
Wow.
trading and I'm a proficient in brewery. Let's see, that is 6 kegs. Each keg is 60 pounds, and 60 pounds.
This is
Is
the
that investigation?
last of it. This
And
is
this
the
will be the
very
last of it. This is going to be the last of the stock.
There's none left after this.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
it's
that's my
very-
bargaining
It is
chip. I
very
know
rare.
that. Yeah.
So I will tell you what the normal search value is, but then
Yes.
you can.
That's all I'm looking for.
We.
I don't want to shoot
What's
myself in
it
the
going?
foot.
It's going
with my bargain.
forever.
It is a piece of art, and remember.
better sell this 'cause
I
I'm
have
not
it written
very
down
proud.
somewhere.
Before I leave, I tell Cyrano, hey man, maybe if you want, you should probably grab some of those
Sorry, there
ingredients so
is a
you can make your
specific
own
number here
brew.
that I am looking for.
Wait, would
Yes.
this be a lovely gift for Elizabeth Bolton? at
Oh.
Hamilton?
But it's
No,
not
they don't
such
drink
good.
wine.
Yeah, they
Beer,
don't
she's
drink
a
beer,
vampire.
no.
Damn it.
There's gonna be a lot of pissed off dwarfs.
Yes.
There he
As
is.
long as it's diluted with blood.
Good. I did not write down the special ingredients, but my 19 intelligence should be able to remember.
Sorry. Let's just say it's 10 gold per keg.
It's
10 gold!
It's a type of berry.
Wow. Yeah, but let's
got
write
that.
it down.
A gallon of ale is only 2 silver pieces, so what do you want?
I only want the correct
60
price. I
pounds.
don't really care.
10 gold is pretty
Okay.
generous by that number.
Perfect. Yes.
Oui,
No, that's
I
fine.
speak. Okay, so my 25 search, when I go and look around the bar. And in the rooms...
As you search around the entire place, coming up with everything you can find, you come across a collection of personal coffers that they kept some of their personal money in. 1,600 copper pieces, 1,600 silver pieces, 40 gold, and a set of red and white sardonyx jeweled bracelets.
Cool.
Each one is worth 50 gold pieces.
Sardonyx.
Oh my gosh.
What?
For anyone at home,
It happens every time.
if you happen to have that guy at your table who just happens to always
Welcome.
accidentally spill his drink.
Listen,
You guys know, did you know somebody
they were
named John Wallace
built
who
with
spilled all
cups
that shit?
for a reason, with lids. You need a tippy cup.
We love
Sorry.
John.
I'm
Somebody
sorry.
make John a
But he's
beholder
not the
tippy
guy
cup.
for us.
He needs a mimic tippy cup. That's what he needs.
Okay, so you said 2 bracelets, one red, one
That's
white,
awesome.
both worth what? 20 gold?
50 gold.
50 each?
I put it
Yes.
in this.
Oh, wow. Sardonic, what's that mean?
It's the name of a gemstone.
Okay. Wow.
Magical.
They don't feel it.
Okay. Feeling quite satisfied, I will go downstairs and start to drink.
No info, huh?
Taz, you seem stronger, by the way.
Yeah, Mooney. Something's different. I can't quite tell what yet.
Some sort of air about you, man. More confident, maybe? I don't know. The way you told that guy and got him into Soleos, it seemed like you really knew you were finally... Oh, hey, we're here. Lucky's.
It looks pretty much like the same kind of establishment. There's a lot of poor, squalid-looking drunkards lounging about on the outside and on the inside. You open a door, and a thick wall of pipe smoke just billows out, and the smell is strong and pungent. It smells like a combination of cloves and dandelion stems.
Remember? That was the thing.
As you move in, you get a lot of side-eyes glances looking at you, and the bartender is up there doing what he does. He's pouring a drink for somebody.
I'll walk on
Is
up.
there any syrup in this house?
24 hours.
Maple?
Is that code?
Is there any
I never know what he's gonna
flapjacks
say.
running around on each of the
Yeah.
tables?
No, there are no flapjacks.
They were supposed to have like pancakes and waffles and syrup and
Mooney, I
bacon.
told you
and
it's not
stuff.
that. That's not.
Gosh
the same.
darn it, Taz! You said it was the next one. I did. I flipped one of the tables.
Flip a table in
and
your
I
head! God. Mooney making an entrance.
I walked back outside,
I'm just holding a
very
cake, looking at
upset
him.
that there is no pancakes or waffles and bacon and sausage.
Why do you
As soon
do that
as he
to
shut
him?
the door, everyone looks at Taz.
Why do you do that to him, Taz? Every time.
Drinks on me.
Every time.
Hey, no. I want to see the money first.
How many
What was
people
it?
are there?
There's a dozen people in there.
All right, I pull out. What is it? Is it a silver? Or
4 copper pieces
Four
per
copper pieces
person.
per-
So
okay,
4
well,
times 12, you
put on
got
2 gold.
48
Does the
copper
bartender
pieces.
take one too?
Yeah, I'll put down 2 gold, just
there
to
you go.
cover the cost of the broken table. I apologize for my friend. He's a little upset. He gets hungry, and I told him there were pancakes here earlier, which was a lie. And because I needed him to stop asking about them from the other place we were at. And, well, as you can see, he didn't take kindly to it, and I apologize. It was my mistake. I should have known that there would be some sort of adverse reaction. Anyways, I actually come here. What's your name, sir?
Naharis.
Naharis. And are you just the? Are you an employee of this fine establishment, or are you the owner?
No, the place is owned by one of the aristocracy. No, I operate it and I manage it. I have Lord Molomni's sponsorship.
Ah, Lord Malamnes, huh? Well, That's good to know. I was wondering, so then you're checked off on making decisions, right? You know,
Enough
for
to operate
purchases
the
and
place. I am
things like
allowed
that.
I operate it and manage it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I bet the luxurious lager brew over there has been giving you some trouble lately, from what I hear.
Just wait until they find out my new brew. I'm going to take the whole market over from them.
Really?
Yeah. Nobody will drink that swill anymore.
You don't say.
As the conversation's happening, I'm looking around for Genesis symbols.
A lot of people are like just staring at you.
That's good.
You don't see
Staring at them.
symbols, but they just stare.
Are they at least drinking their free beers?
Haven't been served yet. So no, not yet.
Yeah, they've never seen me before, I bet.
You've got a new brew coming, huh? That sounds exciting. What can you tell me about it?
Who are you?
I am just.
You're working for the loggers, aren't you?
Absolutely
Luxurious, you need to get out of my establishment
No,
right
no, no.
now. You
I
come
am
in
not.
here, your friend trashes my table. You think that because you buy around for everyone that I'm just automatically going to be your friend? Why would I tell you anything about that?
It's not that I want to know anything about your beer itself. I just want to make sure that I have a little bit of information that may be of value to you. Something about the luxurious lager brewery.
So it's a shakedown then.
No, it's not a shakedown. It's more of an offer, actually.
What offer?
If you don't, if
That
you're not
slams
interested,
the
I
can
can
down
leave.
on the bar.
Get that out of here.
You might want this. Listen to my friend.
I don't want that. They're the enemy.
If you're not,
I'm not buying a
okay.
competitor's beer. Get that out of here before anybody else sees what it is, and then my reputation is ruined.
Holy shit. Sorry, Taz.
You know what? How much
How much?
for the barrel?
You know,
There's more than
I came
one.
here with no ill will and good intentions. It's probably more than you can afford at 100 gold for the 6 barrels.
100 gold for 6 barrels?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you 5 for that
I
one.
pick it up.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go.
figured you were going to say something like that. Okay, well, good day.
I mean,
Naz.
5 gold is worth the satisfaction of watching it pour into the gutter.
Best of luck to you and your
Whatever you do
business
with it's
venture.
your business.
Enjoy the drinks, my friends. Sorry about your table. Nakama, are you ready to
No.
leave?
Oh, get
Uh,
your booze and go.
is there a different bar?
Not that you know of.
There's 2 bars in this.
Part of town.
You walk outside and you see Moody just like still upset, like talking to the dragon.
Hey, Mooney.
No evidence of Genesis.
I'm not gonna say that it's your fault that that beer didn't get sold.
Oh, it was definitely
Wait,
his
it
fault.
wasn't.
The Drake.
Wait, you
do
didn't
it.
sell the beer?
He offered me 5 gold to dump it out.
Oh. Well, it's still better than nothing, right?
I didn't take that.
Oh. What are you gonna do with all this beer? And I turn around and there's like 3 barrels in the first load, and then there's 2, and then 1 stacked on top of each other, so it's about
No, I got one.
10 feet high.
I have a
I got
problem.
Nagma puts his 6 right on top on the pyramid of beer.
I've got an idea. I say we roll on up over to the corner over there, tap one of these babies, and just start selling them on the street by the cup.
That's illegal. But second,
How do you know?
can't we just like sell them to some dwarves? Didn't we
He
hear
got a
that they really
pamphlet
like
from the
that?
guard.
Oh,
He knows.
Article 7.
Dwarves, I'm sure there's some dwarves around here.
Yeah, don't they love this stuff?
Yeah, they love beer. I mean, I guess. That's what they say. Anyways.
Yeah, it's like dwarves and beer.
Yeah, there's a monastery. Do you want to haul this beer everywhere, though?
Yeah, kinda.
I'm going to haul this beer around.
I mean, I do have Snack, and I look over at him, and he's just like,
You know what?
Don't even care about this stuff.
Honestly, I don't really have a problem with it. So if that's what you want to do, go ahead. It's yours as far as I'm concerned. I was going to try to sell it for you, but you're the one who flipped over a table. Do you know how much I had to pay 2 gold and buy them all drinks?
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know,
Listen, we need to hurry up because Serrano was by himself.
I
yeah,
won't do that
that's a
again,
good
right?
point. Let's hustle back.
Okay. He's gonna be excited though that we get to keep the
Yeah, we didn't sell it. He's gonna love you.
I know it.
Well, it would have been nice to have the gold. To be honest, I had to give up a pretty penny to get those medallions.
Yeah, but now we have something to do with Snack.
It's just
Yeah.
stuff.
What? Are you gonna get him
Just
drunk?
stuff, Taz.
No, I
you
mean
drink
he has
anything?
something to do, like pull
Oh,
stuff.
like a job. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No, that's fine. Okay.
And then we can kill bandits who try to steal it from us. Moody smiles really happy when he does this.
So you want to be like this vigilante?
Wait, no.
No,
you
not
want
a vigilante. I
be
just
like
wanted to steal
victims?
their money.
merchants.
Yeah, be like victims.
You
Listen.
want, you want to pose as merchants?
No. It's just it's easier to kill bandits than it is to like fight dragons, right?
Yes, but bandits don't have money. That's why they're bandits.
But
They're
these
trying to
bandits
steal
are
money.
ours.
Well, we're gonna run to a bandit king at least
You're
once,
scooping
right?
from the bottom of the barrel right there. You know what I mean?
Taz? You're right. That's why. And we keep walking on.
Okay.
Quit breaking tables.
All right, then. Well, I'm sorry.
You get
Stop
back.
killing your siblings.
Hey, that was an accident.
You get back, and here you are. Cyrano is there, and he has checked the place out. He's got a little coffer under his arm filled with coin.
Probably
So,
put it in
how
the
much
bag
did you
only.
guys get? Did you do a good job? Did
Just
you sell
looking
it?
at
There's a
Taz.
reason why we sent you. You're a very good seller.
Looking at Mooney. Just looking at Mooney.
You know.
Excellent. Anyway, so I found I don't know, like 50 or 60 gold worth of stuff when I searched this place. And good thing I
Nice.
was here doing the searching and you were doing the selling, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
congratulations, Cyrano. Unfortunately, we didn't sell one single barrel
No.
Wait, what?
of the ale because as soon as we got there, Mooney was pissed off at me because I told him, "Do you know how to cook pancakes?"
Pancake? No.
I don't.
What is a pancake?
You're an alchemist. You don't know how to make pancakes.
Anyways, he flipped over a table and I had to buy everyone a round of drinks before I got chased out.
Yeah, it
Um,
was embarrassing.
okay.
It was a bit of a mistake, but I was just saying we should just throw a party and just start selling.
That is a great idea. We
Street
can do
party.
it from here.
Hey, wait, do you
This
think the
establishment here is already licensed?
Viceroy would buy him for us?
Why don't we just open the doors and sell the wine just like normal and no one would know? And we
I
just
don't
pocket
know.
the cash.
Because
That-
it's owned by a different lord. This is
told-
their
yes,
place. They're gonna be
yeah.
upset when they
That-
find out that this person got arrested. They're gonna want all
Listen.
this stuff in here.
What if they're
or
connected to
happy when we
Genesis?
give them their cut?
They're cut. They own everything in here. We're
mean,
basically
yes,
stealing
basically
from
none of
them.
it
If
is
we
our
stay
cut
open for a
today.
couple hours
Everything here will be
longer.
destroyed.
You guys, we are basically stealing everything in here. Like,
Okay.
let's
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sell it to the Viceroy. He'll buy it.
go. No, he won't
Think
buy
we're
it. Let's
wasting
just go
time.
sell it to dwarves
Or you
later
can
on.
keep it and sell it to
Okay.
dwarves.
Heck yeah! I
Okay,
love that
hold
plan.
on, hold on. We can steal it straight up.
Yes.
Or, if you want to talk to the Viceroy, I don't think that the one Viceroy will enjoy
No.
going under the other Baron. I think that's a bad idea, and they won't like it at all.
You don't think so?
You see the
No.
play in words there?
How did they know when he bought it? Maybe he just likes this kind of beer. Plus, he's the only
This,
human.
this
Viceroy.
beer is very, very distinct.
Okay. Well then, what do you suggest? We just leave it?
What if we tell them about the teleportation
Honestly, we are
circle
here
that
to
leads
stop
to
Genesis. We don't give a shit about beer.
That's what I'm saying. So, Moody wins. Hell yeah! Thank you, Cyrano.
Sure, here, have some gold. I throw 20 gold.
Moody catches it eagerly and he squirrels it away inside of his pockets.
And so you turn
He
and
pulls out a bottle that
That's
says
great.
like the eyeballs, like to fix the blindness.
Nice, your piggy bank.
goes in there.
Your
Yeah.
drakey bank.
Nice.
So did you hear me? Why don't we tell the Viceroy that doesn't own this establishment about the teleportation circle to Genesis?
I do
Maybe
not
they
know
can
what
activate
their
it.
conviction
Oh, you
levels
mean
are
Elizabeth?
with this Genesis. They are
Yes.
not a.
She's not a viceroy. She's like the leader of all the
Okay,
viceroys.
well,
Wait. Oh god, our initiative tracker!
Yeah, don't you know that? Like she's the
Right.
lady that all the viceroys have
No.
to like suck up to.
We will not be able to ever speak to her directly.
Elizabeth Bolton?
She is
Oh,
way
yeah.
too.
You didn't know that?
No, she's gonna be at the party.
Yes,
She
but
is.
You're
we
supposed to
are,
meet her
We are
tonight.
nothing. We were
Right?
not meeting her. Come on now.
Yes, he has to vouch for us
Yes.
before her.
We.
I mean, we did kind of screw up.
But
the
there's
whole-
not going to be a one-on-one meeting with this leader of all the vampires.
Well, not me. I'll tell you
Perhaps
that.
not privately,
You
but
think
maybe
I'm
Kind of
gonna-
scary when you think about it.
But is this something we want to mention publicly?
no.
We should talk to our friends.
I'm not saying public. I mean,
The
Oh, yeah. Can I send
Olan.
a message?
yes.
Hold
The
on.
Viceroy one.
Honestly, Olan shall tell us the way.
Do you trust him, Cyrano? You seemed a bit threatening, almost as if we took the wrong step, we might not like the outcome.
Look, so in the world that I live in with dealing with the relations, once you have an relations, you keep with your relations. And we have one here.
I
We
suppose
should
we
take
can just
advantage
keep
of his
working at it.
knowledge.
Alright.
Everyone here hates Genesis, right?
Yeah, I suppose there's no losers there.
Yeah, it's coming up on top, right?
But as far as like what to do with the stolen beer that belongs to a different baron, like we should definitely consult who our friend is. Yeah.
But the alcohol
Ulan.
is good.
No, Ulan should tell us what to do.
But the booze is good.
Alright.
Hmm?
We'll put our faith in this man.
But keeping the booze is okay? I
Yeah,
like-
let's take it to his establishment. Maybe he just wants to keep it.
We'll
Okay.
let him adjudicate.
Okay.
Oui.
So you travel across town with your cart of stolen ale,
So we're securing his goods.
and you get to
Yes, I'll drink the whole way there.
Right.
Dude,
Ulan's.
yeah, Cyrano is
City estate.
rolling with disadvantage from now on.
So is Mooney.
You get to the city estate with quite a lot of ale, and you're well into your cups when one of the men there who tends the gate, the Majordomo, as
I'm
he
not. Nakma don't drink.
he's very straight-faced and kind of sour-looking, but he approaches you as you move your cart in through the gate. A couple of guards open it, recognizing who you are. You're hard to miss, and he greets you at the door. He's like, "Good evening, and your business tonight."
We have come to take residence for the evening and speak with the Viceroy.
Very good, excellent. Lord Stark is in his personal solar right now. I shall inform him of your arrival. And the ale and the Drake can... she'll be taken around the corner and stabled for the night.
Take special care of that.
Your coats, please.
Sure.
I'm not worried.
Did we do this last
The
time?
cloak, please, my lord. Cloaks and coats. There's foremost before you meet. No, it is most
It is magic.
disrespectful.
No.
I can guarantee that they will be returned to you.
It's fine.
Without it, I am less of a man.
Serrano, it's fine. You said that we must take a leap of faith with this man. Why
Yeah,
would
you
we
said you
disrespect
trusted
him
him,
before
right?
we stop?
This is the biggest sign of trust ever, right?
It is important to maintain a poise and stance of dignity and grace in front of the
Make you
Lord.
look so vulnerable.
It is perhaps the nicest thing I've ever owned.
Oh, poor
Do
soul.
not lose it.
Yes, very good. They shall be taken care of, and I shall have them cleaned. Right this way, my lords. And he takes you through a couple of hallways, down in an area, up some stairs to
I
an area.
accidentally kick over a vase. Oh, shit.
That was a priceless family heirloom.
Can I use sleight of hand to steal it back?
The cloak?
Yeah.
You can try.
There's a lot of them, right?
He's got like
Come on,
4
buddy.
of them in
Come on,
his
buddy.
hands. So
I got it.
Oh, that's good.
It ran out of his hands. Wait, what?
He was distracted.
Slides it out from
All
underneath.
right for me kicking it over.
You grab it, just
job.
yoink right off over his shoulder. What you
The
got?
one
Your
in the
natural
it's
middle.
like
body?
not even on his shoulder. It's like in his hand over his arm.
It's called sleight of hand
For
for
a
a
lot of
reason.
Yeah, what did you roll?
I got an 18 plus 7.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
A
25.
Hey.
I don't know. How do
Passive insight.
right? I know it's passive
Or
insight.
perception, but even
just
was not
like-
going to break 20 zone.
No, it's passive because he's not doing a check. So that's, I mean, yeah, you somehow managed to just like slide one of them out. Just
like a curtain.
Right?
I guess.
Sure.
Took the one in the middle. Just kind of.
Grabbed one of the middle ones and it slid right out, and he somehow didn't notice that. He should have made you roll with
Or maybe it was
disadvantage.
falling out because he had so many.
And you have a cloak in your hand.
I pass it off to Cyrano really quickly, and then I stand in the way with my Drake.
Which
Your
cloak-
Drake is outside.
Which cloak is it?
I grabbed his.
Which cloak is it?
Yeah, is it Cyrano's?
I don't know. Roll a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Go ahead.
Roll your 4, buddy.
This one always rolls low.
It's yours.
You grab yours.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You grabbed the familiar one.
It is the only one
No,
that's...
Cyrano thinks this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I tried,
But
buddy.
this is not mine. You
Yeah, I could tell because of every time you say the D word.
Huh?
The D word.
D word.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
shit.
D word.
Shit, I don't know what to do.
Well, that's good.
God, I'm bad at this.
If you say it,
Oh.
you know what will
I
happen.
place it inside my bag.
The cloak.
Shit,
All right.
I'm so bad at
Every
this.
Open-
time somebody says the word, he just goes.
He opens
Oh,
the door.
close.
He opens the
D-word.
door and says, "Right this way, my lords." And you step in with one cloak, and he has 3. Okay.
He doesn't put it on, right? He puts it away?
Right.
Put it in a bag.
Yeah, okay.
You step in, and Oland is in there. He is at a writing desk. You make eye contact right away. He's going over some work and says, well. All right, you've made it back. Welcome back to the estate.
Yeah.
Bonjour, most honorable. All right.
We are high on our coattails.
I
if
remember
you can't
being less
tell.
old.
Is there anything that possibly that while you were out, what is it that you learned while you were traversing the city?
We've learned a great deal of troubling things. Genesis has all but infiltrated your city. They are abducting your very citizens, holding them hostage in barrels, no less, bound and gagged. Child and human, well, no children, thank God, but human trafficking of the worst sort.
Fantastic.
Did you know this?
That is fantastic that you had learned such things. Although, all things considered, I mean, knowing that Genesis was in the walls of the city was not something that we had not assumed already.
Suspected, assumed maybe, but to see it true.
Well,
My God.
they have them in gibbets out in the streets, and they're being hung, executed.
Which
Many
we
members
did
of Genesis are
a
in
fair
custody.
bit of ourselves, yes. We took care of, I believe it was 2 brothers and a sister.
Excellent news.
Yes.
Excellent.
Does he, like, do I think he knows this already? Like the shit that I'm telling him?
What's your insight check?
Natural.
I'll drink that.
He looks like some of the stuff you're saying he knows, and some of the stuff you're saying he doesn't know. You can tell that he's like trying not to show any emotion.
I mean, did I catch on which part of what I said he is aware of?
It was pretty mixed up, so I mean you can see that he's processing stuff.
You need a cup.
I don't have it.
Alright.
It's right there.
Ah, okay. Well, first off, we brought you a gift.
It's excellent to hear.
Fireball.
Thank you.
And then his eyes go
But-
Gifts I
big.
appreciate these things.
I must,
fireballs.
I must seek your advice though, because it's you see, we have managed to acquire about 6 barrels of some very fine ale, and
Indeed.
we wanted to bequeath
This ale that you had found, it is from where?
a luxurious lager brewery.
How did you get it? You bought it, did you?
Bought it, did you?
Fairly acquired under the watchful gaze of a god.
My
2
gods,
guards.
man, that
It was 2 guards.
good
Now,
blood-sucking bastard.
As far as the nature of the gift, we had hoped to bequeath upon you 1 barrel for free in the hopes that you would purchase the rest from us.
Oh, I could always use a few more of them in my larders, truth be told, eh? I'll purchase a few of them.
Purchase a few of them. Oh,
I don't have much need for all 6. The ale would probably go bad before I finish it myself. More of a... I prefer water.
say 1 is a gift and 3 for purchase. My friend Mooney here has been eyeballing this ale anyways.
Yes. When he jumps up in the air.
Oh,
I'll take 1 as a gift. I'll pay you for 3. I'll pay you for the 3. Is what I should do.
thank you.
For
Lord.
after all, this is a type of a business venture between all of us, business partners, and I expect that you might possibly make me more coin in the future, which is more than worthwhile. Luxurious lagers, you said. Now, are you trying to tell me that they had run into a bit of problem?
Well, it's very likely that the lord of the establishment will face some scrutiny after this, because...
Brighton! Brighton! Come here, Brighton! The Mojodomer comes back in. My lord, terribly sorry. I regret to inform you that I have misplaced one of your guest's cloaks. It is nowhere to be found. It must have gotten lost between... Was it enchanted of any sort? Is there something here that would cause the cloak to turn invisible? I said I would protect it with my life, and
It was my fault. It was my fault. I'm sorry. I stole it. I stole it back. It was my fault. Take it.
Oh,
Mooney.
I...
Can't take you
My
anywhere
friend said he
lately.
couldn't
Like a
have
child.
his cloak. I grabbed the wrong one.
My lord, I deeply apologize. I understand that a bloodletting is more than in order for this.
Oh, this is my
failed you,
fault.
my
I'm
lord.
sorry.
No,
There's
no.
no blood to be played.
It's a child's error.
No,
The blood should be mine.
Everybody
Child
just
error.
calm down.
Brighton, Brighton, there will be no bloodletting. I shall not have you punished for their shenanigans. They are business partners and they are guests. We will continue to treat them as such. Brighton, you must be more careful. Even guests are to be watched closely. Now, please have the cloaks washed and prepared for them. Their chambers are waiting. They are going to no doubt want a hot meal. What do you all say to breakfast tonight?
Breakfast for dinner, Mooney. What do you say?
Pancakes, and sausage, and bacon and eggs.
Oh no, we don't have anything like pancakes in this place. But I hope you will settle for flapjacks.
It's even better. Love yeast.
One last
Oh, and Brighton. They have informed me that
98
Luxurious
named Jack.
Lagers is going to be going through a change of ownership. Ah, very good, sir. I shall have the papers drawn up. The purchase will be yours by morning.
Whoa.
Excellent.
already proving our worth
15%
indeed.
more of property in Victoria. This is most fortuitous for me.
Ulan, I happen to have intimate knowledge on their technique.
Brewing
Making
process.
the brewery that is so well known for this establishment.
I appreciate the offer, but I plan on hiring a dwarf who I know.
Excellent. I was just
I think it's
saying,
time for a change-up.
in a few years, when I am done with some of my stuff that I have to do, maybe I could come back and work in this and make
A brewer.
wine and yes,
A brewer of yourself. Wow, that is most... Find me when you find yourself out of work.
Perhaps if we're ever in town next, you could do a sort of a Serrano pop-up. Your
No.
special brew for 1 week.
I must ask that all of you, after your clothing has been washed and your bellies fed, you must find Brighton once again. I need him to take your measurements.
Why does everybody think Paige sucks?
What?
This place is awesome.
Our measurements
You are the best
Yes.
god I've ever met.
Yeah.
for the party.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it was for your casket.
Yes.
You're funny.
You'll need an extra
That's
I'm only
large.
half joking. It is always best to be prepared with 1 foot in the grave in Page.
Well, I am an oak
Although
man
they don't
myself.
stay in the grave though, so that doesn't work so much.
I'd kind of like a Norse or a
It's a
Northern
undeadness.
funeral where they burn me and
Right.
they sit out in the pyre, you know, with the tradition. If that's possible, that'd be very
If
nice.
you die in Page, good luck with that.
Oh, sorry.
Outlaw.
Although if you
read the
are
rules.
resurrected as a zombie, I shall make sure that you are treated kindly.
Oh. You know what? You're the best
He's the best on
viceroy
Viceroy,
I've
isn't he?
ever
Yes,
met.
he's the best.
The most honorable.
Yes.
That's because
Ironic it
I
is.
still have a beating heart,
Wow.
unlike the rest of these bloodsuckers. Now let's buy out more property underneath them.
One last
Yeah!
Viceroy.
I feel like a pirate.
You meant I must mention something. There's a we have some information about a teleportation circle, but it's very vague for us. We unfortunately are no experts in the magical arts.
You need a magic caster.
Yes. Is there someone that you could recommend us to, perhaps?
I shall put out the contacts that I need in order to reacquisition what you are looking for. What spell is it?
Well, it's from what I understand about it, it's a powerful spell of teleportation.
Excellent. I shall make sure that I find a experienced conjurer. Now, dinner is waiting.
Do you know about how long that might take?
Brighton is very quick about these things. I'm sure it will be ready soon.
Good.
Go wash up, and I shall meet you later. And tomorrow we shall endeavor to meet the
Very
rest of
well.
the aristocracy.
All right. With that, I'll head off. Go wash up, eat, rest, do the do.
Are you
Yeah.
worried about like the meeting that they're supposed to have tonight where they dropped off more humans?
And they weren't dropping off humans; they were picking them up
And pick them up.
Where were they gonna pick them up at?
at the bar
Behind
and
the
then
bar.
take them to the place.
Oh, well, shouldn't we kill those guys when they show up?
They're not gonna show up.
Oh.
We stopped them.
Yeah, I guess it's because we.
I think you got your notes crossed from last week. The people are teleported from the bar.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
The
supposed to be,
they store them in the tavern, and the night after the soiree is when these people are teleported from the magical circle with an escort.
days.
So they're waiting for them at
Oh
a
yeah, because we
specific
found the
time.
circle
And we
under
killed
the
the
fucking
escort.
thing at the
So,
bar.
so if people don't teleport at the right times, then there might be somebody waiting for unauthorized teleportation.
Right.
That's
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 where-
what
that's
you
where
guys.
I'm
are.
That's what I missed. So
That's
the
what I'm
night
at.
after the soiree is
Yep.
when
You
this
have
is
the
supposed to
soiree
happen.
tomorrow. If you choose to go, you don't have to.
Right.
Right.
And then the night after that is when they are expecting prisoners to be teleported to wherever Genesis is doing their thing.
And that's when they'll see us.
Yeah, and that's when
When
they'll
they
see us.
activate the
Oh no,
teleportation,
we're gonna do
wonder
get
what
help.
the hell's
We're gonna
going
have
on.
some prisoners in barrels.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, can
Yeah.
I be? Can
Trojan
Necklaw be in the
horse.
barrels and those like chop up
Trojan
and be
horse.
like ah?
so how about a quick 10-minute break?
Okay.
10 and 10.
10 minutes. We'll be right back, everybody.
work.
Hope you're all having a good
This
night.
plane's
We'll be
riding
right
itself,
back.
so it's probably
Make
gonna
some
fail
boom corn.
horribly.
Make some boom.
Welcome everybody to the Sanguine Soiree. This is the night of the year. This is the event of the year.
When
If
I
you
say-
haven't been invited, it's because you suck.
Sunday.
When we say 10 minutes, we mean like 15, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
It's a CoTC 10 minutes.
we're not getting paid here, so you know.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody.
Have you
Okay,
ever
good
sat through a
night.
critical roleplay? Critical roleplay is like a half hour.
Yeah.
Totally don't know.
I don't know.
You had your rest. You stayed. You're refreshed. Your clothing has been pressed. Brighton got your guys' measurements, and
Long rest.
you spend some time during the day doing whatever it is you want to feel like. Does anybody want to share what they did during their free time?
One quick thing. We wake up a little early before breakfast, and I want to catch Mooney. Hey, buddy, wake up. We want to get an early lead on those pancakes, but remember before we got to that bar, you were saying how I looked different? I couldn't quite figure it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Dude,
I want you to go over there, behind
you're
that
sounding very Joker right now.
wall, okay? And I want you to just like hold up some fingers or something. I don't care what you do, just do something.
Okay. I walk around the wall that like leads to like the lavatory for the bathrooms and stuff like that,
Good.
and I hold up 3 fingers.
All right. I'm like,
Your whole paw.
and my eyes just like go milky white, and this like little cloudy like substance start like oozing out of them a little bit like ectoplasm, and I'm like,
Obelisk jelly.
it's 4. You're holding up 4.
Haha, wrong, Taz. It's 3.
But that's 2. Okay, do you know how to count?
Yeah.
You're not that
Yeah.
dumb. Anyways, I can see through walls now.
All right. If you could see through walls, what am I doing right now? Describe what I'm doing.
Dude, that's not quite the bathroom yet. You need to go just around the corner to the lavatory part. That's the shelf you sit on to tie your shoes and stuff.
I don't know. I just got like confused by the water fountain in here.
Yeah, no, the other way. The other way. It's a good thing I can see through walls.
Just don't watch me while I'm doing this, guys.
I won't. It's not a liability. It's, you know what? Now you've made it weird. I was supposed to show you something cool. I'm gonna get the flapjacks before you.
No! You hear from like the echo of the bathroom.
Yeah, and I'll head down for breakfast.
Really super early, huh?
Problem, sir. Shall I have them send up more paper?
To clean up the floor.
No, I'm good. I'll use the left hand like always.
Very good, sir. Your day continues on, and as promised, you have all been gifted pristine, bright white suits. Aristocratic
Boy.
in style. Kind of like, Mooney, you've been given like one of those like lodge frills that goes all the way around the neck.
Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Nakma, you have like the longest coattails of all time.
Does it have like
Sweet.
eyes on it at least? Like a
Pimpin' it.
peacock kinda?
What?
And a cane.
Does it have eyes on it?
No, I mean
Kinda
like
a
it's
like
got
a frill, you know?
it's one of those large frill collars that they usually use to hide the smallpox scars.
Fluffy.
But you've got that one, and it is embroidered with paisleys, but everything is white. And
That's awesome.
Balthazar, you have been given a 3-piece with an ascot,
Okay.
and Cyrano, you have been given what could basically be translated into as a zoot suit from the Roaring Twenties.
And they're all
Look
white.
at that shit.
Everything is white.
Okay.
Love it.
Your shoes are all black.
Yeah.
You've been given like very nice, extravagant shoes, and it all fits perfectly. You've all been measured, even for like those of you with tails.
Okay.
There's a button over the top.
Long coattail.
Yeah. And one by one, you all meet up in the bottom, and you see each other in these bright white suits.
Okay.
I bet y'all look silly.
Magnifique. We look fantastic.
Yeah, hey,
I
you
feel
look
dumb.
good, man.
Are we the only ones wearing
Ooh,
uniforms?
nice chain.
No, Ullman comes down as well, and he is wearing
Myself?
something similar, an overcoat
In my
and
bag of holding.
This is ridiculous.
very nice white suit as well. He comes down and he walks and he leans on the banister. He's like, excellent.
Can't breathe. Too tight.
I'm afraid I understand. It's not quite as comfortable as it could be.
You didn't measure for the chest hair.
Tuck it in.
Lot.
Tape it back.
Tuck it in. Come on, man.
Welcome to civilized culture. We
get
waste
that
our
part.
time here. It's time for us to go. Let us be off. I have a carriage awaiting us.
I told you the corset wasn't for me.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, you're not wearing the corset?
What? No.
I warned you
Don't.
about it. Not a warrior.
I ate it. I thought it was
Garb,
something to
you
eat.
said.
That was a breath mint. I didn't know.
We're gonna eat.
The lavender was for the smell.
Well, it tasted good.
I will
It got rid of my headache.
Look, it works wonders on me. It really holds in the stomach. Okay, now let us be off. We have a long night ahead of us.
Heck yeah, I grabbed my helmet and I placed it on.
Looked like a
Oh
circus clown.
No?
no helmets.
I grabbed my tiara and placed it on my head.
What are you doing?
I am preparing for the ball.
He feels fashy. He has to
If he's
glitter.
going to have a tiara, you can have your helmet. Please don't embarrass me.
Listen, from this point on, I'm the Drake.
Oh yeah, do we have
Your
cloaks?
purse.
Hold on, I take that out and I wrap it around my
Nice.
shoulders.
We have our
No,
cloaks back
no,
and stuff.
no cloaks, no cloaks.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
No.
I leave it here.
Private events.
His
No.
beard goes.
Okay. That's a little.
Put it
All
back.
right, all right. Everything is set. Good, excellent.
What about my spear?
Horrible, uncomfortable.
Balthazar.
Yes, your name.
My experimental brews this morning it would most likely fit you. So here, take this. If you need to get up into the air, drink that.
Okay. Alright. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Right. You hop into a carriage and small talk your way to a very incredibly large castle that you've only ever seen the peaks of over the rooftops of Victoria. You get there and check in. A guard looks in. You can tell by the guard that he is very much undead, mostly just bone at this point in his suit of rattling mail, and takes the number. Una is like, "It's fine there with me. We're going to go." And you approach the rest of this castle. Servants pull up and you step out and onto a very finely graveled driveway. The castle itself has massive, huge arches going up 30 to 40 feet. Grand, large doors that have been carved of oak, and all about it are motifs that are carved delicately into the stone and the wood of the entire building. Yeah, and
How
Ulan
many
takes
white
you
suits?
all of them.
Okay.
Everyone that you see that appears to be a noble, they have all very pale skin, black hair, silver hair, all kinds of different people.
Okay.
Even the occasional non-human among them who share similar attributes of this pale skin and neck collars, and all dressed in white.
Okay.
And he takes you around and is like, "Stay close. Yeah. A bunch of cutthroats, these people." Brighton, my, yes, thank you. And Brighton hands him an umbrella. He leans on it. It's like, one must be prepared for the weather. And you look up and it's like a clear sky.
So
What color is it?
White umbrella.
Is it arcane?
Do you have detect magic on?
Can I tell what
No.
type of wood it is?
You can't
The
tell.
handle?
No.
Well, if there's
DM.
weather involved, I'll take an umbrella. Have an extra.
I'm afraid not.
I have a question. So I know we don't have our cloaks. Is there anything else that we don't have?
Yeah. We don't have our weapons, right?
Pretty much everything.
Okay.
Unless if there's something that you manage to sleight of hand and hide on yourself.
So,
Which
like,
I will allow you to
Does anybody
try
have
and
like a bag
do.
of holding on them? So, I guess, can we put all our stuff in your bag? Sear it up? Before the
Yeah.
party,
Wake up,
Mooney's
man.
like, "Hey, I don't have a bag of holding. Is it like polished or not? Because I can't find anywhere to hide like stuff in these clothes."
Yeah, I need to. I won't be able to do barely any magic if I don't take this with me.
So there's a flashback of the four of you, like all
axes.
huddled around in a hallway, and bag of holdings
Putting our
open,
stuff in it.
and it's like you're shoving candy in, like you're going to the movie theater.
What is it called?
Yeah.
Corset? Yeah.
Gently stick the
He's
axe
like,
in
what am I
there.
supposed to do with this? And he takes a bite out of it.
Yeah, so my bag of holding had. So I delivered the 250 gold worth of rare reagents without getting paid. And so now I'm basically empty. So yeah, the bag has a lot.
It's a lot of space. Also, at some point, I bring my my sprite familiar in, and he's still, dark skin, milky eyes, like crazy appearance, like you described it. He's wearing like white leather pants, and like
Right.
he's got like a
Beautiful.
just a tank top, like on underneath, and he's got like this sort of flashy, like rhinestone, like white leather jacket with frills.
All of it
and
white, and
names.
all of it has like that frilled
Yeah,
edge all hanging down
exactly.
like, on the
Yeah.
pants and
Mhm.
in the jacket.
Are there any knights in
Bon
white
Jovi
satin?
stuff?
Yeah, white.
There are knights, but they are all
Good
dressed
God.
in plate and standing around as if guards.
So there are no knights in white satin.
There are no knights in white satin.
This white leather top.
And yeah, he just kind of like just sits on my shoulder this whole time. I'm not trying to hide him.
Okay. And you get up to this place, and they go around. Nobody goes inside the castle, but they're all stepping around and through archways and through gardens of such. Until you come to what looks to be a back central courtyard, and you see these massive, tall greenhouse structures with spires of steel wrought up through the air and glass of all different kinds. A lot of it looks to be stained glass, showing different depictions of family crests and such from throughout the ages. Some of them quite macabre. You see that some of these look like actual scenes of like human torture. Some of the stained glass, you see like a man being flayed from the skin from his
Beautiful.
bones. Other people drawn and quartered and ritual blood drinking. Some of them are less so and just depict roses, but everything has like, the rose itself has like maybe a skull center of it and stuff, and it's all still very macabre, even though some of the ones that are a bit more pleasant. And as you
Get a
approach,
glow
you
feeling.
see that everybody comes up to this area, and there is a person who is overseeing guests, and he looks, and you start to see that this they look, and they are opening like jackets and showing that they're not taking any sidearms or anything with them into this place. And you start to get up close, and then that's when Ulin sees your bag, and he's like, "Oh, you didn't bring anything I should know about, did you?"
Oh, this is nothing.
Oh, good. I forgot to mention that
It's just an empty bag.
that is a bag of holding, is it not?
No, it's just a bag.
Oh. If I have something I have to explain, it's better if I know it now.
I understand.
Our stuff. Is that not good?
We brought-
What did you bring?
Oh, you always bring my spear. It's like attached to me at the hip.
All right, hand it to me, and I promise I will return it once we're inside.
Okay. I pull the spear out and I hand it to him.
Not the
I'm kidding.
the bag. Give me the bag.
Like, here you go.
I promise I will return it once we are inside.
Inside check.
3.
You totally believe
Yes,
him.
sure. Here, have these.
I gotta learn to trust people more.
No,
He
you don't.
pokes his umbrella a little bit and opens it and like stuffs the bag in the umbrella, and like there's a bulge on his side, and he just grabs it by the sides. This is mildly inconveniencing myself, but
So it's like a bag holding a bag holding.
nope, not quite. It's bulged.
Okay.
It's a non-magic
Not a bag of
umbrella.
holding,
Oh,
thank
okay.
He's
God.
not hiding anything in there.
It's just really fat.
Yeah.
What
When you get up to the top,
Alright.
an undead guard up there is like, Lord Stark, you are your guests. My companions from across the land of Kilgora. We have Cyrano, Balthazar, Nakmal, and the Drake.
I'm kidding.
He just does it with his hands.
Yeah. I
That's not the
miss it.
same.
Moody goes like this, but there's no cape anymore.
This was a private event, Lord Stark. It was +1. Oh, well, I thought that they would enjoy the sights and sounds of tonight's soiree, and that I happen to know that Victoria would be greatly served by them. Elizabeth Bolton owes me a favor. Very well, Stark. In you go. Check your belongings, please. Make sure you're not sneaking anything in.
I give a nice turn, nice little spin.
Which one of you has been eating garlic?
Yeah. It was me. It was me.
You know that's just a stereotype.
I just quite enjoy it with my morning sausage.
You know, the real reason is the aristocracy is just offended by the stench. Heightened sense of smell.
My apologies. I will do my best to rid myself of that stench.
In you go, in you go. Ah, not so fast, Stark. I have nothing. You wouldn't deprive an old man of his walking umbrella, would you?
No, this God, you would never do that. Could I give him some assistance somehow?
The guard rolled a 1.
Okay.
Lucky.
We all shame him at the same time. We're just like, he's an
Oh,
old man.
that is just.
Oh, that's right. I forgot, Stark. You're alive and frail.
Mm-hmm.
In you go. As he walks in, Stark tries to make a sleight of hand to pull the bag of holding out and hand it to you. He rolls a 3. It's really awkward and clumsy. It's like,
Fuck.
oh, these umbrellas, they're... Ah! Throws the bag at you a little bit. Sorry, my apologies. Yeah.
Oh.
Stuff it down my pants.
Nice.
And you are at the soiree. You have made it inside.
Thumbs up. It is good, yeah. It's very good.
They don't know.
Here we are.
They'll never know.
Okay, so I don't have armor or shield.
Correct. Unless if it's on the inside of the bag, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
so-
my armor inside the bag?
Did you put it inside the bag?
Sure.
Okay.
I can't put it on over my suit.
No,
One-
not really, and it takes 5 minutes to put it on.
One last meta question. Did I forgot to mention it, but did I stop by the blacksmith and grab my pins? It's the next day, or did they get delivered or something?
Yeah, you picked them up.
All right, great. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. You got your pendants.
Awesome.
Well, gentlemen, I welcome you to the Sanguine Soiree. Stay close to one another here. As I say, they're all a bunch of cutthroats.
Where's the bar?
Where's the food?
As you look around, you see that all of the tables are empty except for just empty glasses. And everybody's walking around with an empty glass, all crystal, and nobody has anything to drink. But they're walking around as if they're full. I'm afraid, gentlemen, that you will not find much to eat here.
This is
Not to our taste, anyways.
more of a social event. Understood.
Don't worry, don't worry. There'll be food for us when we get back to the estate. Do your best to mingle a little, I suppose, and I shall seek out Elizabeth Bolton and see if we can't figure out how we can help you on your quest.
Very well.
I look at our group and I say to you guys, hey, there's some ground rules we gotta go over. Don't piss off any of the nobles because they can kill us at any moment.
Yeah, Taz.
So I'll stay quiet the whole time. That's probably best.
Wow. I was
Necklaw,
waiting for that.
try not to kill us all.
I can't kill nobody.
Yep.
They'll probably try to kill me.
Okay.
One of the people who catches your attention you see mingling about is actually a vampire noble of some sort. He has oiled, slicked back hair, completely white. His eyes actually not glow, but they're, instead of red like most of the other vampires, his are a crystalline blue. And he is among the only of the nobles, of the aristocrats that you can see here, who is wearing like a polished, embossed, highly stylized breastplate. Just the breastplate on himself.
Ceremonial, almost.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting.
And he is socializing and mixing with a few people. There are a few younger looking, very beautiful socialites who are there that he seems to be trying to romanticize. And on the...
I'm sorry, do I see anyone playing any games, or is it mostly just people talking?
It's mostly people talking. As you look around, the large greenhouse of twisted wrought iron encapsulates this grand ball. The nobles from across page mingle amidst a lush garden of exotic flora. The musical ensemble plays dulcet tunes to which several couples waltz to in time, gliding and pirouetting every so often. Now and again, every guest present is dressed in the finest white garments, shimmering in the pale light of the moon Ioun, which is full tonight and high in the sky. So among the other people who you see, you take notice of another person whose hair is raven black, shoulder length, and he keeps sort of the front part of it tied back in sort of a rogue knot in the back. He's dressed in similar garments as Balthazar and has a cane of his own.
Oh.
Next to, or further along, another important person you see that has a lot of people flocking to him is Viceroy Uland. You see that he's garnered an attention of a lot of people, and he looks actually kind of nervous about the whole thing. Your passive insight picks up that he's uncomfortable, and that makes you feel uneasy yourself. But
That is uncomfortable.
another thing, the fourth person who looks to be of somebody to know is an elven woman. Or you would assume she was more elf, if not for the fact that she's very visibly vampire, and she keeps the bite marks on her neck very exposed.
Okay.
But she shows a lot of skin and on an open ball gown that she has with bits of gold and jewelry in choker style that come down with delicate black lace. Several blood red gemstones hang in place about her neck, and she actually keeps like, the part that makes you uncomfortable about her is you see that as she moves around the room, she has 3 or 4 people who are very visibly still human and alive, but she keeps them on leashes and to her side.
Humans?
2 of them are human, another one is an elf, and she dresses them in a mocking manner, like sort of a toy.
Okay.
Look, he thinks he's a lawyer.
Damn, John. So good. I love it.
Okay.
You're free to do what you want.
cute.
Or you could ignore them and wait for Olin to come back, but is there anything that you want to do?
I'm gonna make my way over to the vampire with blue eyes and see if I can figure out, of the 2 girls that he's speaking with, which one he's more interested in, and which one I need to kind of wingman for.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. That's a 1, boys.
Of the 2, one of them is a redhead, and he is mostly making eye contact with her as she like tries to get close, put a hand on his chest, sort of thing, talking, making eye contact, and like very visibly fawning over him. And he's just making eye contact with her, while the other one is like trying to hang on his arm. The 2 women both have empty glass crystal chalices with them. He has nothing, and he just kind of keeps one hand like poised and dignified, and the other on his hip.
Mm-hmm. I'll walk up. Good evening. Lovely to meet the 3 of you.
Oh, my dear darlings, I apologize. Important business. I really must be going. Thank you. Oh, it is about time. I have been waiting for you all night long. keep going and get me away from these hags.
Absolutely, my lord. And yes, as I was saying, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I have some very pressing business I must address. If you'll come over here with me.
Dear sir, I thank you for that. The name is Leopold Le Berger. You are alive.
Yes.
You are no noble over the aristocracy. What is your name?
My name is Balthazar of House Saleos. It's a pleasure to meet you.
House of
Leopold.
Eos. I've never heard of it. Far off
Yes.
land, is it?
Quite far, yes.
Fantastic.
Mhm.
So once again, thank you so much for getting me away from those hags. You have a good night, chap. Thank you. And he starts walking away.
I was just wondering, one thing that I noticed, and I hope you don't mind me being from a far-off land as I am, I take a bit of a
diplomats,
personal
you're all the same.
interest
Yes.
in some of the supernatural, and I noticed your eyes are quite different from these others.
Oh. You're not a very good diplomat, are you, to come to a distant land and speak with a noble lord and not even know who he is? What land do you hail from? What trade agreement are you after? What is it you wish to secure jewels for your family?
I am truly and honestly enjoying my time here in Page and am just seeking the company of like-minded individuals. Can I make a persuasion check?
Yeah.
What is it? All right.
Hey, yeah, so what do you do as you're like
Hold up.
getting him
I'm like-
to do a faux pas?
Yeah.
And like
Hey.
my sprite like whispers in my ear like what I should have said, and I'm gonna use my dark one's luck. So that's a 1 plus 8, so that's a 9. Plus 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Your sprite notices the holy emblem on the front of his chest. He is a paladin of Tyrving, which is a lawful good paladin.
Tierney?
Tyrving.
Tyrving. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm like,
A fellow paladin then.
Alley amongst vampires.
a fellow do-gooder, but no. A paladin, no.
Oh, a do-gooder. Oh, fantastic. Perhaps we do have something in common. I thank you, Balthazar, for this chance encounter and for rescuing me from those dreaded...
You're welcome, my lord. At any rate, what brings you to the party this evening? Just doing your social duty?
Truth be told, Balthazar, I truly do hate these soirees. I find them taxing and tiring, the socializing. There are things to be done out in the field. Page is a dark and dreary place. I wish to see the people of this land brought up. I mean, it is not enough that we feast upon the wicked, for my cup runneth over from the sins of men. It would be better to see these people brought to true justice and to know that life is a gift, and then bless undeath unto those, so that the righteous live on in undeath.
The ones who are worthy.
Yes,
Of course.
The road could be better.
It could be. You're right. I have learned a great many things since
Unfortunately,
visiting your land.
I must admit, it is good to get this out. My words so often fall on deaf ears. I am the only of all the aristocrats, save for that foul-mouthed Ulin the Stark over there, who cares nothing but the coin in his pocket, as all mortal men do, I swear. I am droning on. I apologize.
We don't always, get the chance to speak. Oftentimes others wish to, tell their stories. It's fine.
Indeed.
You do go on.
Balthazar, I would like to extend a formal invitation to the after party. Would you join me in my quarters for some alone time?
I would be honored. Why not?
Did I read you wrong?
No, it's just not that
My.
often that,
Balthazar,
such a straightforward request is made.
your heartbeat has doubled in pace.
Oh, boy.
It's the tiara, isn't it?
I recognize the tiara. It is of elven make. Yeah,
It
somebody
is.
very important to you gave it to you, did they not?
Absolutely, yes. But maybe we talk about that later.
Indeed.
All right. I'm gonna go back and join my friends.
He pulls out a handkerchief, a token.
Thank you, my lord.
This shall help you in times of need.
Interesting.
Oh.
It's embroidered.
Cool.
It has a symbol of Tyrving on it.
Nice.
Very awesome. Thank you.
You have a quarter.
Have a good evening at the soiree.
I shall do my best. It's the after party I'm truly looking forward to.
That's so funny. Okay.
As he approaches, you see Cyrano like has his cloak off, like the Zoot cloak or whatever he has, and I'm literally fashioning on my breastplate over the top of my suit.
Okay, he's doing it like.
I put my suit back on, or my cloak back on over the top of my breastplate.
Awesome.
Your
Okay,
like field battle dented breastplate with
No, it's actually quite not used very well. But
I never get hit. It's not the scratch on it. I'm too busy hiding behind boxes and shields.
been three battles, not a single scratch.
Not a scratch.
Anyway,
Feeling a
it's
little
quite
squishy
shiny
here.
actually. It's magical and quite nice. If he is going to do it, I'm going to do it too.
Yeah.
I will be pulling my shield out if I need.
You think I can get away with wearing giant dragon bracers?
Your braces are part of your outfit, no?
Are they?
Yeah, try them on.
He hands you the bracers. They like cover up the really nice cufflinks that you had.
Yeah, you just see dragon heads sticking out of my sleeves.
What do you do?
Anybody else want to talk to anybody?
You know I'm not good at that. What am I gonna do? Say, hey, I'm Mooney. I'm the Gray. I'm part of the Black Lotus, and well, we take down Genesis. We're looking for people who might be like-minded.
So, I would like to try and look around the room. I just want to see if I notice anybody who has any sort of like markings of not Genesis, but something else. You know, something like what they described the corrupted statue of Norguli, or anything that might give me an indication
Of another god?
of another god. Yeah,
Give
and maybe.
me a perception search. Well, yeah, perception search. That's good.
18.
You see symbols and such, but most of them you don't recognize. Give me a history or a religion check.
Okay. Religion I'm proficient in. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
23.
17 and the 19.
All of the symbols that you can
That's
mark
one.
out, you're pretty sure none of them are religious in nature. You're guessing that it might be some form of heraldry, but most of them you don't recognize.
Okay. Do I recognize the one dragging around humans as Elizabeth Bolton?
History check.
Did you say that out loud?
No. 11? Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you recognize that as Elizabeth Bolton.
She is, huh?
Okay. Is there any like customs or anything about this sanguine soiree? Any like phrases or anything that my familiar might have learned when he read a book about it?
History check.
With advantage?
No.
He read a book.
A book. It's like
There was a book
like-
this one time.
the Halloween book or something like that.
Can't keep it up. It's 10.
You approach Elizabeth Bolton?
No. I'm
Alright,
just thinking
so-
of myself.
So
Yeah.
you know of a custom. What is it?
The custom of bloodletting.
Go on.
It's the traditional offer of a small piece of blood placed on the inside of the left wrist as you greet a noble.
Okay.
And so I will approach Elizabeth Bolton.
Okay.
Jeez.
How close do I get? Does anybody try to stop me? What happens?
Nobody's trying to stop you.
Okay, what's she doing?
Standing there and like every now and then gives a violent tug on the leashes that she has to the three men in her custody of sort. But for the most part, she's kind of denying socialization with most of the people. Some people come up to greet her and she's just
Right.
and moves on and seems to be toying with people as people come up. And you realize that it's mostly men who are coming up and talking with her. But you approach.
I say, I approach, and I, with my hands sort of open, but without saying anything at first, and I take my thumb and just gouge some blood off of my hand and wipe it on the inside, and I get close and I put down one knee and I say, it's true what they say, one can never enjoy their own party. Am I right?
When you do this, like every vampire within 15 feet kind of like
Smells it.
They're hungry.
and you see that she's no exception to this. It's like she stops like You are alive. To who do I owe the pleasure?
My name is Balthazar of House Saleos.
Balthazar.
You must be Lady Bolton.
The room erupts into laughter around you.
I just kind of like Riley look back, like just rolling with it, not getting embarrassed.
You make eye contact with Ulan, who's just like,
What are you doing?
and
are we like behind Ulan? And it's just like Nakwa and me, like pretending we have something in our cups and we don't. We're just like, ooh.
yeah. So you come
So
around
on
the
that
corner.
note, I just wanted to say earlier that Nakma, whatever these guys are doing, he is keeping a watchful eye on his companions, but he is staying off to the side. He's just observing. Very observant and making sure that my friends are cool. But go ahead. I just wanted to let that out earlier.
You're keeping an eye and you're watching everyone. Got it.
Watching my friends.
My dearie, no, please stand up. Don't embarrass yourself like this. It's so adorable.
I apologize. I realize the custom is a bit outdated.
I am Leilani Shadowvale.
Oh no.
Her grace has not yet.
Sorry.
fucking fell for it.
I totally thought that. That was so good, Jesse. You did so good. Alright, sorry.
Great. You see Cyrano just like,
He's like, oh my god. I will. Newcomer.
Okay, at this point, Balthazar
That's
is a little
perfect, dude.
embarrassed. Like, his face is super red against the very white suit that he's wearing. Like, he thought he felt cool, but now suddenly he just feels a little ridiculous and out of place. He, like, taps his sprite and he changes into, like, a normal white suit, less flashy. He's like, I must have mistaken you for Lady Bolton.
Oh, no, it is. Well, lady, it is a compliment. To an extent. I am of elven grace, you see. Lady Bolton is
pulls back her hair.
of human lineage. Right, they're like very pointed. You know,
Tis a credit to her beauty, then.
I'm interested. And she takes like her empty cup and she's like, I may not be her most honorable, but I can certainly grace your company if you grace mine.
At the after party, no doubt.
At this particular moment, as all of this is going on, a hand on your back, Leopold is like, I had pegged you for a gentleman of finer taste.
Oh yeah! I was waiting for that.
Hey, man,
The shoe drops.
this wouldn't be the first time that I've
bottom
got
tier.
myself in one of these predicaments.
Leopold, let the poor boy have some fun. He's mortal yet. He has time to live. Let him live a little. You shrill harpy. You have no dignity or class whatsoever. You traipse these mortals around and treat them like worse than cattle. Oh no. Cattle get put out to the pasture. Like old antiques like yourself.
Oh,
no, she
says the
didn't.
crowd.
Put it on bulk.
Ulan Stark comes up and he's followed closely by the other man with the longer black hair. It's like, lords, ladies. Oh, Ulan, I could smell your nervousness from a mile away. What a cute umbrella you have. Is that your accessory? It's like Lady Leilani Shadowvale. You are never without your wit.
I'm just like standing there super awkwardly at this point, like very little to say, trying to just like piece back.
And
how to
candles
get to it.
dim down across the entire place as one of the larger chambers open, and seven guards in very black, austere type of armor walk in, and they march and stand in file and rank. And Olin nudges you a little bit. I present to you her most honorable Lady Elizabeth Bolton. And she is a beauty rivaling that of Leilani for sure, but where Leilani is elven grace, Elizabeth Bolton is radiating a power and a presence. And as she steps into the room, behind her, candles begin to flutter back up and light around her. And she says to the audience in the crowd, "Oh, my dearest lords and my dearest ladies, I am here to grace your presence. The hour is at hand. Let us enjoy the sanguine soiree." And everybody takes a hand of another partner, and they all begin dancing really along with the music of the area. Do I have...
Yeah, I take Cyrano's. Necklaw, sorry.
I'm not taking it.
And you stand in front of Lady Leilani
Mooney.
and
We've got
Leopold Leiberger,
Okay.
and they both look at you with a hand.
Ooh.
Sorry, my lady, but I must go with the one well armed and armored. Lord Leopold, would you like this dance?
I would be pleased.
You just got like saved.
Very well, very well. Oh, Ulind, another time, darling. Clovis, come. It would be a pleasure to bask in your radiance.
Thank you for understanding, my lady.
Be gone.
And that was when Taz made a mortal enemy.
Well, I had to pick one, and I didn't want a paladin
It
for
starts,
enemy,
it
so...
starts playing like the Always in Sunny in Philadelphia
Yeah.
music. Taz learns a lesson.
Crap, where is my
So
thing?
anyway, then I started blasting.
Right?
Can Cyrano and I like bust a move so hard that we beat everybody in the room? Not like physically beat them, but like physically beat them.
Oh, we gonna dance off?
Yeah.
You trying to win a dance off against vampires?
I think I can beat them. Come on, Cyrano.
I've got some pretty good dance
But I'm
moves.
just an alchemist.
I hold his trembling hands and I get in close with him, like eye to eye level, and I say, "Until that you are a dancer."
I do have 16 dexterity.
Yeah, I got 18. Let's do
Not too
this.
bad.
I'm pretty good at performance.
Yeah,
Dancing,
not
huh?
very good at performance.
Here we go. I think I found it. What I was looking for. And no. Let's go with this one. If I found it.
But do you have the
Sorry.
blade techno music?
Dude, I was waiting for that this whole time. I was like,
Sorry.
any moment, but let's gonna start rolling from the ceiling. I'm holding all these empty cups.
Everybody dances and they keep their.
I'm sorry.
I used to have that on my computer. a
Oh
long
yeah,
time
me
ago.
too. Definitely. Play soundtrack.
Everybody was into
for sure.
techno back then.
Go ahead, give me a performance roll to dance off.
Fuck yeah. Mooney was born for this.
Oh,
Nine.
It's cocked.
that's cocked, buddy. Okay, performance roll. Here we go.
Oh, 18.
Ooh.
Nice.
The
That's
masquerade
plus 0.
dice.
Yeah. Yeah, the cloak doesn't affect that. Yeah.
I got 11. Look, I got a charisma of -1, okay?
Oh,
That's
good
a
roll.
performance.
Good, buddy. That's
Ooh.
16 plus 7.
Good roll.
Leopold looks at you and is like, Lord Balthazar, you move with grace, defying your mortal nature.
This is not grace. This is training, my lord.
I would not have known you ever had it in you.
I'm classically trained. I know all the dances, and I switch techniques.
He starts to rumba.
Yeah.
Um,
But is he leading or are you leading?
Oh, I'm leading.
I doubt it.
Oh.
Elizabeth Bolton says, as the music begins to heighten, the moon reaches kind of a crescendo, and the light in the room changes to a slightly dimmer but brighter. It changes to a cleaner white light that makes everyone in the room look almost ghostly, with the light radiating and reflecting off of everyone. And then that's when you begin to hear the sound from up above, and you stop as you hear, and a body slams into the wrought iron of the ceiling of the greenhouse.
Oh my god!
And you look up, and this human form is caught on the metal and ripped to pieces as it comes crashing down and hangs from up above, spraying blood across
Everywhere.
the vampires
I knew there
all
was a gore
around.
thing going
They
on.
end their dance and raise their cups up to the air, and you look up and you see that there is no glass up there, just the wrought iron, and 5 towers are surrounding this greenhouse as bodies of people are thrown over the edge, and one by one they come crashing down. Ulin, thump, sits under his umbrella.
Oh my.
I will pull out my shield at this moment and stand underneath it.
I'd like to use evasion.
You can't evade the rain, but you can use evasion to duck underneath the table, I guess.
Nakmal walks over to Ulin and says, "I will hold that for you."
The two of
Protects
you,
us both.
the two of you get like real close under the shield.
Yeah, I get under the shield.
It's a big shield.
Yeah.
I just keep dancing with the dude, trying to keep up the impression that this doesn't bother me as much as it very much does.
Body after body is thrown from the parapets of these towers.
The Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Balthazar
Can't do
counts.
it. You lose track very quickly. It's just too many screams as they're all thrown off at the same time. And they're literally just grabbing and throwing people, and these bodies are raining down,
Traumatized.
catching on the sharp spires of...
Listen, they're all criminals, but in Page, you can be tried for anything.
Well, like right when the dance comes to an end, and I'm just like standing there like super traumatized, I just like hear like,
Chunk of meat.
and it's Biff. It's his head. like
It's a jelly head because it's just crushed on the floor.
And so...
His broken arm.
yeah.
I'm holding dude's umbrella, but half of me's red.
like it's down your back.
He's standing like in front of me, and yeah, my back is red.
Are we good under the right shield?
Yeah. You're fine. There's a little bit of splashing that's getting like around the bottom of your pants. Nothing can be helped about that, but for the most part, you are saving yourselves from the torrential downpour.
My red boots.
The raining in blood.
Yeah,
That should have been the name.
Once it's done,
and it ends, and the vampires all drink deep. Just chalices on all the tables and all around are filled up, and Leopold does not hold himself back as either. He takes up a glass and kind of toasts to you, understanding that you're probably not going to indulge, but he drinks deep right there, and it trickles down his chin a little bit.
Do any
A
of
hand
them,
down your back after party.
do any
If I
of
have
the
time.
minor guests
my one.
Can I
draw
grab
aggression towards us living creatures?
Yeah, is there like a blood frenzy?
Can I grab a cup?
You grab a cup. They look at you mockingly, for the most part, is what it really is. The same as how they all look at Ulin, but they know that you're Ulin's guest, and nobody
Right.
turns on
They just
Ulin at
ignore
all.
us.
And there's plenty for them to drink, and
Right,
so they
okay.
all drink deep. And
Okay.
Once it does finish, I'll take a minute to like give a little look to like one of the two Olin, and I'm like I mouth the word magic. Can I clean myself? Is that okay? Okay. I just like prestidigitation, clean my suit up all the way. Look at those of my friends who have gotten spattered. You guys want a little? I clean them up. Yeah.
Stuff it back in the bag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like
Bring it all
I
out.
like it. It looks good on my boots.
The blood
Clovis
of-
comes up as you're doing that, and he's like,
The blood
no,
of their
no,
enemies.
The bacteria.
you're wasting it.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent,
We,
yeah. 30, 32 maybe.
32. I love it.
Nice.
You rock, Jesse. That's inspiration for you.
Yeah, DM
the
inspiration.
year of madness.
And
That's a great
after
year,
everything kind of
32.
continues, although it, like the prestidigitation does a little bit, but people are kind of bumping into one another, and so you're just like you keep doing it like
God damn it! God damn it! You touched me.
and eventually you come up to Elizabeth Bolton, whose hair has kind of like gone a little wild and wet, and their hair is drying and sticking to their
Blood-soaked.
skin, and she has a bit of a wild look in her eyes, and she comes up, Ulin, darling, are these the guests that you had brought? I had hoped that they would be tribute to the festivities. In time, darling, in time you might see and come around to our ways, but until such a time. Shall we speak in private quarters? Ulin tells me that you might be useful in helping me rid out some vermin that have infested Victoria.
Yes, we may be able to help you with that issue that you have, my lady. I would love to speak in private.
Yes.
Fantastic. Right this way, please. She leads you out of the room past the 8 heavily armored honor guard that she has.
I still have Dude's umbrella. I'm traumatized.
Yeah,
This is fucked up.
and he stays real close to you. He actually is like he sees, goes to pat you on the shoulder. He's like,
Yeah, I'm like,
thanks, big guy. And you move in, and
Do you like hold him so he can walk? 'Cause know
I
he's
have
got
the
his
umbrella.
knee, right?
oh, he
I
just
have
stays
no
underneath.
It wasn't for Kane. It was for the rain.
I know, but
Yes.
for like the walk, just like
Yeah,
hold
he
on.
could. Yeah. He's here. He's
Sure,
here.
Carm.
He's right here with me. You bet.
Help him keep up the facade.
Yeah,
What
totally. It's awkward. For
what is it that you
have?
have to offer?
Well, you see, being no friend of Genesis, as you all are, I'd like to tell you a short tale so that you may understand that we have a little bit of, clout on that which it is we speak. And I tell the story of what we did in the north, Dragonsport, and I tell it in such a way as to frame us as the very heroes of that situation. Why, we were even willing to make the ultimate sacrifice, hard though it was. The boy's parents even got in the way, and we sacrificed them for the greater good of it all. And
What do you want to roll for that?
Deception.
it's true.
I'll let you roll whatever you want.
But either way, roll aside. I use that time to inspiring leader my friends.
All right. All right. So, are we
Okay.
also looking at like maybe performance, diplomacy, or
performance.
deception?
I'll take performance.
Performance, yeah.
He's just hype manning us.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Which
18.
Nice.
I had heard of some disturbances that had come out of the barbarous lands, and so you tell me that it is you who is responsible for alleviating the troubles of the Northerners.
Oh yes.
All
And
the
I
way
had-
to your door, as a matter of fact.
And I had heard of some Black Lotus who had uncovered a potential coup in Kilmoira. It is beneficial. Kilmoira is long-standing trade partners with us.
Indeed. We have had our fair dealings with the good people of Kalmoira, and I suppose it depends on which end of the sword of theirs you're on, which defines whether or not they're good. But for us, we remain allies to this day, and we come to Paige on the trail of Genesis, and I see that you are no friend of theirs, and even here, as you suspected, we uncovered a plot. They have been abducting your citizens, and
A kind word for them.
yes, well, they all have their uses. Am I right? At any rate, we quarreled with a brother, two brothers, and a sister, and we discovered some information that they were to be transporting some human prisoners on tomorrow's eve.
We understood that they were kidnapping people, but we had no idea why. It is honestly why they had troubled us to begin with. They sought to bargain an alliance with us years ago, and we had turned them down. Troubles outside the borders of Page are of little interest to us. We're not interested in expanding those borders at the time. We fare pretty lucratively in our own homeland, and so we tend to our own, as it were. Well, when they had been left unchecked, and the kidnappings had begun recently, well, that threatened our good citizens. And when you threaten a citizen, you threaten every viceroy and noble of Page.
Indeed.
And so they were branded as enemies of the crown immediately. Most of them rounded up. A fair share of them adorn me even now. But as it were,
Oh, is she wearing
I love
skin?
it.
no, it's just blood still.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like,
They are amassing power, and
I wish to see them hurt.
yes, as do we.
I believe that I am more than capable of dealing with Genesis in my own homeland. But I know that they don't operate here. A teleportation circle, you say?
Yes, a meeting is expected, and should it not come to pass, then they would be growing suspicious, I assume.
And
So
so,
we have an opportunity here.
with that teleportation circle in our grasp, I could amass a large force and teleport them through. Though, I am a bit of a strategist, if it were. I also know that most people do not leave their teleportation circles unguarded. Sending through a few would no doubt spark a nearby mage to immediately dispel the magic on such a circle, cutting them off from us forever. I propose I shall give you the tools that you need to succeed. A skeleton from out of the nowhere that you have never even seen, didn't know it was there, walks up out of the shadows and presents a tray of all kinds of different potions.
I thought it was gonna be meats and cheeses.
Oh, you poor creature. She rubs a hand on your face and is like, oh, you are hungry.
As am I.
I shall have traditional fare prepared for you at once.
thank you.
Allow me to bequeath upon you this gift. I propose you step through the portal, however you see fit. Once through, run amok, cause a distraction, and secure the portal so that we can transport it through.
Yes.
How about we assign, I shall give you a sending stone. And when you are ready, we will have the other side prepared. When you can ensure that no one is able to dispel the magic of the circle, we shall be there to arrive en masse. But you must take care. Take these potions. One for each of you. Gaseous form, invisibility, vitality, and disguise self. I hope they aid you in any way that you see fit. And most importantly, there is something no doubt that they will have here. I need information. Likely, they have records of who they have where. If they have any more safe houses in the aristocracy of Page, I wish for you to get that information to me so that we can pull this weed out by the root.
I agree.
Very well.
I feel they've infiltrated most of Face.
You told her about the drop-off time, right?
The drop-off time.
Yes, when everything has to go down, right?
So they have a
Yes,
time, a
yes,
schedule
yes,
for teleportation.
he did.
And
Yes, ma'am.
we have not missed this window of opportunity, have we?
No, it is tomorrow evening.
Oh, most fortuitous thing. Tomorrow evening, you teleport in at your discretion as you see fit. The plan is yours. There's your lives on the line. I provide to you a boon. If live or die, I shall take care of Genesis in my own homeland. But should you succeed, I will make it worth your while.
One thing
So,
further,
yeah.
how will we teleport?
A mage. You need a mage. I happen to have a mage who will teleport you in. And I think you might be needing help. I have recently made a new acquaintance who has proven himself to be skilled at dealing with undead. Faestrelian!
Yeah, I knew that shit.
I knew it.
The door opens up and he's like, I am here to say, oh, come on!
Seriously. This is the best you could do.
You're sending me with these nobodies?
And I'm being
Hey.
Nobody.
I'm being
Hey, is that
sarcastically
you?
humorous.
What?
What are you
Oh!
doing?
Oh, hello.
How does
Sorry.
he look now? Is
Yeah.
it dark?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the color?
Black hair now.
Oh
and
my
eyes
god.
of
God,
kind of
emo.
Yeah.
total edgelord going on. White skin, black hair.
He looks like Kiss.
Yeah.
With the war paint going on.
Oh yeah.
He looks like his mascara is running.
Yes.
That's
He was
exactly what
crying.
it is. Yeah. Oh,
Best you
my
can do.
apologies. I
That's great.
apologize. I mistook you for someone else.
Good to see you, mon ami.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Excellent.
world.
Yes. Excellent. Good to see all of you as well.
He
Uh,
dirt.
What?
Nothing.
Since you
There's
look
something in my
hurt.
throat,
You
sorry.
look hurt.
Oh, right. Yes.
Disappointed. Yeah. Are you ready to cry? Your mascara's running.
You must be out of booze.
Oh,
That's what you come around for.
look. Let's make this quick. All right. I'll do
Yeah.
my best to stay out of your way. And
Shit.
right. And we'll go.
Forget
good.
you,
It's all
Faestrelian.
good, man.
I'm sorry, but her lady said that she was seeking a way to hurt Genesis, and I thought that I would find a way to help her.
Okay.
No, that's fine. All right.
All right.
I
Should have just stayed with us.
don't act like you left. You didn't leave on your own terms.
It was on my own terms. You were absolutely right, and I am sorry. I'm
Never
sorry.
quit a good thing.
I shouldn't have. I didn't know how important the people were around me.
Have a drink. Settle in.
No thanks. Hands it to Mooney.
His words are but shallow in depth.
Dare him.
But it is good to see you again, my friend.
It is
Sure
good to
you
see
don't.
all of you as well.
Well, I must admit, it was a pleasure to meet you, Lady Bolton. I embarrassed myself at your party earlier. A case of mistaken identity.
Oh, well, you are only human.
To err is human, as they say,
Indeed.
right? Well, maybe one day.
And call it a night.
Yeah. Good game, guys.
That was a good one.
I haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
Yeah,
That was a good night.
Man, he got you so good with
got
that
me
fake
good.
out.
Yeah,
And
that was
so good.
That was Finn and his rhinestone getup talking to the beginning of the Rosethorn Theater. What was
Oh,
her
yeah,
name?
yeah, yeah. No, it was the wrong actress.
Yeah, you
Yes.
talked to the wrong actress.
Yes.
Right.
And you were up there like Liberace. It's
Yes.
like, I liked it, and I didn't like it, and you're like trying to make a show, and it's like, oh, you want me? Yes.
Oh yeah, you're the
I
best.
I want you,
need you. You're the
to
best.
headline the Roast on Theater.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you, Lady Seawater, whatever her name was. It's like, but I'm not.
Yeah.
No! She runs out crying, and it's like the old woman on
It's her again. Please.
She never came back,
How
did she?
dare you?
Oh, she never came
She
back.
never came back. She ran off. Never came
You
back.
crushed that poor girl's dreams.
She went to the other theater.
All right.
She's like Steve Buscemi. He's got that list of people.
Have
to
a good
kill.
night, everyone.